Yo, 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 welcome to the BYB Podcast. That stands for the Backyard Boys.
Backyard Boys!
And tonight, for you, we have a special guest, Stevie Lou. Oh, wait. You're not Stevie Lou.
I'm gay.
He's What's gay, up, homies?
He's been being
gay. Yeah. Stevie Lou's running a little bit behind. Allegedly will be showing up if he actually has the guts to appear tonight with all the shit that's been going on lately. And that guy, we can never guess with him. He hasn't been here for 2 weeks? So we can only guess what's in his mind tonight. I hope he does show up because he needs a dressing. The Blacks? Oh, really? No, he needs a dressing down. If I've ever seen a guy that needed a dressing down, it was him. How are you two tonight?
Pretty good. Refreshed. Just woke up from a nap.
I'm fucking tired as fuck, but I'm here.
What are you tired of?
Just tired.
The Blacks.
Well, that too. But
hopefully one of these days you get tired of cigarettes. Exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Nachos.
No, it won't. It's not going to happen. I don't think. I don't see that in my foreseeable future, unfortunately.
So I don't know if Stevie Lou's going to be here in the near future or not. But he did promise. I did just now get a text from him that says, I'll shoot on in there as soon as I get home. So allegedly he will be here. So that would be
what he used to say to his wife too. Hey, sorry.
Too soon. Right.
Hey, Tiffany.
Yeah. Tip Dragon. Oh, Tiffany Washington. Yeah, welcome. Suit parties. C. McMessanus.
Yeah, that is Tiff Dragon. Same person.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and everybody else. Greg Edwards, Rochi, Chopstock. Chops, why aren't you here, buddy? You're more than welcome to hop in if you want the link. We're more than happy to send it to you. Also, hit that like button and smash to subscribe, but also go ahead and click on that notification button because that's what helps us get into the algorithm. And we like that guy, Al. Go Rhythm. Not Al Gorilla. Ronnie Munn Jr., a.k.a. Eric Shun, $1.99. Thank you, sir. Bobby looking like a discount vampire Levy. That's a very, very poignant observation. You do kind of look like a larger Bob Levy, I'll say that.
I'll take that as a compliment. I like the way Bob Levy looks.
Yeah, you definitely got the smoke rolling. What's with I guess a lot of musicians smoke cigarettes, right? Even some of the best guitarists ever put cigarettes in the strings at the top.
That is true. Yeah,
that's a thing.
That is a thing.
True.
100%.
What's new with you guys since all of yesterday?
Nothing.
Some girl sent me a picture of her tits.
What was his name?
What? No, it was a female. And then today, Wendy Pack was on No Filter, saying that she had a sex dream about me. So,
someone's doing well.
Go on.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
One usually has to work for a sex dream, and you're just getting them all on your own, Bobby.
I know.
You.
This is probably like the 5th or 6th one now that she's had about me. So.
Dear diary, the 6th one has happened.
Yeah.
Dear penthouse.
Yeah. So what's that look like? I mean, everybody really wants to imagine you laying on top of Wendy Pack there, Bobby Nick. I'm sure pornos will be made about it. How long is it before you start having dreams about Wendy Pack, Bobby?
I don't know. I'll let you know when they come. Or when I come.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we need to follow the Twitter? I need a step-by-step, minute-by-minute hour. Here we go.
Great shirt, Chops, by the way.
I saw it.
Oh my God. What is going on here?
Look,
is that? I mean, did you go get a Barbie shirt because you went and watched the movie and you loved it so much? Is that what happened here?
I have not seen the movie yet, but what I was going through Walmart doing my regular grocery shopping, and in the men's aisle, I see pink and black Barbie right there, and I was like, I can't resist. It's on sale,
black one,
20% off. How am I going to resist?
That's gay. That's gay.
I love it.
Absolutely. That's why I got it.
Yeah. Shouldn't the one you bought say Ken on it though? That's the only thing I can think.
It wasn't an option, Quad. It wasn't an option.
And then everybody would just ask you, hey, nice to meet you, Ken?
People would just not ask any questions. They would just go, oh, okay. Would stop
I think that would be gayer to wear a shirt with Ken's name on it.
Well, and I think people would just think that it's just his name on his shirt. Can
I just get the guy's face? Like, what's his name? What's the actor's name? Not Ryan Gosling, but pretty close.
That is Ryan Gosling.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's get his face just right here, and we'll be fine.
There you go.
That's all we need.
Rochi, did Chops go to theater school? I'll just assume yes.
Of course. It was one of my first college experiences. I was the guy that tried to go to college to make money by being an actor. Make no sense. Don't do it, kids.
Don't do it.
Well, where did you ever actually give it a good old college try? Did you drive out to Hollywood and see if you were going to become a big, bright, shining star like Zero Dark Tony was?
Oh yeah, I went out to California. I almost got homeless, and I realized it's not worth it. You really gotta go do the rounds in order to get anywhere in that realm. You really do. You don't just go off and meet people. You gotta fuck. All right, you gotta fuck.
Yeah, which brought me to my next question: is did you go out to L.A. and found yourself in some weird place, and the next thing you knew, you were sucking dicks just to get by? And
I got close, and at that point, I was like, "It's time to go home. It's time to go home." Before the dick hit my mouth, it's time.
It's like well, you don't necessarily always have to be the guy sucking the dick, as we learned from Perry Caravello and the 1992 incident where he definitely got his SAG card by getting his dick sucked. So it actually kind of worked out for him in the long run, if you like getting your dick sucked by guys.
I forgot about that.
If I wasn't dick suck, I'd make millions.
I mean,
True.
wouldn't you just have to close your eyes and just pretend it's a chick? I don't know.
It's not the
No.
same. It's just not the same. People
No?
have told me that all my life. It's not the same. When you feel stubbles, that's how you know it's become real.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
No, that's just extra friction to help get you off.
Is that what it is? It's part of the foreplay.
Eddie number 7, $5. Derek, I'm from MLC, but you made me a fan with how much you enraged Joey C and Chad on podcasts. Yes. If you like the people that Joey C and Chad hate, then you're probably in the right group, buddy. You're doing well. Doing well. You're a good egg. I wish you well. David Futterman, his quadfather comforted the bereaved widow of Joey C yet. Not he. So the story is that he has actually not passed on to the other realm yet. But whenever that does happen, I'm offering my services at this moment and will continue to do so. If she needs some bedside help, or what do they call that? Bedside
Manner.
Well, I have a good bedside manner. I guess I was thinking of something else, but
Turn down
we
service?
would be
Gaping asshole.
turn down service. Yes, there we go. I'll even probably put a mint on her pillow. She probably needs a mint. From what I've seen of her, she probably could use a few mints. Especially if she's ever kissed that fucking Joey C guy. Jesus.
She's going to need an Altoid. Super mint.
I will leave that up. So go on, Chops. Tell us more about your theater experiences and how that has shaped your life today and what you expect to get out of it in the future.
My acting career, like when I was going, the most I got out of it was like I went to it and I met a lot of cute theater chicks, and that was my go-to. That was my I got to stay here. I got to be as voluptuously gay as I can be, so that I can get into their inner realm.
Pants.
And so they can understand. Oh yeah, that's what I was after. Sex. I forgot because back then I had hormones, and man, were they going off the rafters. I was willing to do musicals to get to puss. Okay, that's the dedication. What did you guys do? Okay,
Right.
Not
No,
that
and
much,
as we
apparently. You didn't get to musicals in order to smash.
No.
Look, I'm taking the extra level so you guys don't have.
Yeah, I don't know. The girls kind of just came around, and you didn't really have to do much.
Well, aren't you a magnet?
Just had to be a nice guy. I don't know.
Well, that's how you know you got friend zoned that way. You got to be nice, but you got to be sour but sweet at the same time.
Well, a little bit.
Yeah, I think a lot of those. I think a lot of the theater kids were pulling in tons of puss, and I just never knew that in high school.
Accidentally.
I may have missed the boat on that because I could have been theatrical and hung out with all the nerdy gals and guys and pulled in some of my own poon.
It was the band people. I'm telling you, like people that were in band, they were having orgies left and right, and I got to hear about it all the fucking time.
Yeah, I totally missed the boat on that shit, man. Right. But sports, that's also another way to go. And that does work too. And then you start drinking and drugging like I did. And that also steps up the game a little bit more. And then you quit sports, and then you're just a loser that hangs out and goes in to every party he can finally look for. And that's what it became. Mr. Z, what up yourself, buddy? Welcome. Raytard the Untrainable. I love it. That's a great name. That's why I was in chorus. 30 girls, 2 guys.
I'm telling you.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Chops.
What up?
Did Dalish ever come on the show and shove those markers
Dildos?
up her butt?
Thank you for remembering. No, it never got to that level.
Wow.
But we all were wondering. I mean, during that night, were we not just thinking to ourselves, how many Sharpies could we fit up there? Not long wise, but girth wise. How many would it take?
I mean,
She's a size queen, from what I understand, correct?
Aren't we all though?
She is. But you know,
no, we're not.
She was gonna do it that night. On the show on Korn's channel.
I think she was just trying to make me scream.
I don't know.
Just like see how we act.
Then she kind of backed out and said,
"Squeam is that squirt and cream at the same time? Squeaming.
We'll do it on the next show." So I'm kind of disappointed that it never happened.
Chops, is this true? You got cum blasted on your forehead for nothing?
Hold on here. It was all for something. It's always for something. But no. I have not gotten cum blasted in a while. Is that what they call it these days?
Whoa. Clip that. Jesus.
Shit. No, do not clip that.
Yeah. We need a Chops talk clip. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Chops Cox. Chops Cox.
Chops Cox. There we go.
Chops Cox talk.
We're only here for the quality, fellas. Only for the quality.
Now, Chops, you were not here yesterday, and it was a membership only thing, but I did want to show this today because Zero Dark Tony, that fucking spaz of a freak, we did find some of his acting, and here's him being a bully in this movie called Shrunken Heads from 1994.
I gotta see this.
Check this out. See what you think about it. But this is actual Zero Dark Tony. This is not just for fucking around fun. He had always claimed to me that he was in movies and had some acting.
Which one is
he? A young, he's behind the big guy in the tank top right now. He'll
pop up from behind him.
Okay. He pops up from behind him. But watch and learn how to be a bully in real life and on the silver screen.
Some kids are always getting picked on.
Just give it back to him.
Now, I'm going to say this. I don't know if you guys grew up with Christian Slater. But, I mean, come on. From that angle, it's like, Jesus, is that Christian Slater? You could say it was.
Yeah, he kind of does look like Christian Slater there.
That is Zero fucking Dark Tony.
But yeah, that's...
Yeah, Zero. Zero of the Dark Tonys are right there.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Does that blow your fucking mind or what?
No, it does. I almost don't believe it.
Maybe this is why you didn't get that acting gig. This guy was there, already taking your spot, buddy.
He's doing the thing. Look how handsome he is. I'm not going to deny that.
Well, Chops.
What?
Why is it always got to come back to how hot he is?
Well, that's what sells in Hollywood.
Well, you could say that about girls, Chops. I never hear you like, oh, that chick's hot. But you're always like, that dude is good looking. Ray does a lot of the same shit. He's always like, that beloved chatter. That beloved chatter. He's a good looking guy. I met him. I met him in Pottstown. He's good looking. And that David Skywalker, man, he's a real hottie.
I don't see enough chicks on this show. I see too many men. Like, if you showed me more hot women, then I'll go, yeah.
We have the hottest lady in the Dabbleverse on our show. What the fuck are you complaining about?
But
Lemmy's not. Yeah, you, Lemmy.
Her man is one of my best friends. Her man is one of my best friends.
Full of all the dicks.
I can't say anything.
Not true.
And Lemmy does have a sausage full of all the dicks. She does have that.
Granny.
He's the sausage full of dicks. Does he actually? Okay, let's get this clear. Does he have a sausage outfit by chance?
No, but I could get him one. I'm sure.
Say, please get him one, Lemmy.
I mean,
now.
He has a cow. He has a corn. What the fuck? Why not be a sausage too? I mean, his body kind of looks like a sausage, so why not? All right, let's finish this. Here you go, Chops. Watch and learn, buddy.
I am.
Just give it back to him.
And there's nothing they can do about it.
Come on, you guys.
Look, Sally, could you just stay the hell out of this, okay?
The bullies won't leave them alone.
And that's for putting your hands on my girl.
And that's for putting your
That's
hands on my
yeah,
girl.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Fish lunch. Yeah.
You see, okay. Tony is older right now, and he's so young in that. I can't tell. I can usually put together the faces. In that clip, I can't.
I was
Did he have
thinking
not
maybe
gotten
it's
blasted in a
because
while?
he's got. Oh, can you say that again, please?
I've not gotten cum blasted in a while. That was quick. Holy shit, that was quick.
But
Yeah. This producer don't fuck around.
That's
There we
right.
go.
That's right. But yeah, I was thinking that maybe it's because of the lack of facial hair when he was younger, and now he's got the big.
Maybe that's what it is. We got
Yeah, but if you look at it side by side with him and the nose and the hair, all of it, it is him 1,000,000%. No doubt about it. Confirm. Got him. You got him.
So
we got him.
This was the part that like introduced him to the whole Hollywood scene. This is why he knows so many people, apparently.
Right. Because like last night he went up against us at the exact same time, and he was actually showing his appearance at Frank Sinatra's 75th birthday party, and he got on stage with Frank Sinatra at that thing, and he was showing some of it. Whatever. There's clips of it out there now. So I was looking for. He had told me that in the past that he was at that event. So I did go try to find him on there, but I didn't see it. But I did see a replay of him actually on stage with Frank Sinatra. So some of the things he says must actually be true. But he's also a huge piece of shit. Now he's doxing all kinds of people and threatening to dox this guy and that guy. So here we go with that guy.
If he wasn't such a spurg, he would be such a lovable character. I think that's the only thing that's separating him between the rest of the internet.
Yeah.
All spurgs.
Well, right. And me and Lemmy have had this conversation. It's like because we both had liked him, and enjoyed having him on the show. And then all of a sudden he started spazzing out and being a fucking prick. But I guess that's just his personality, right? He's very thin-skinned. So when all we did was, point out that there was this story out there about him, even Mersh has covered it multiple times. But whatever, we just fucking pointed it out that this story exists, and that was enough to set him off on a fucking. At first he was fine with it, and then he said he would come on and refute the accounts that were given. So, like at first he was like, "Yeah, I'll come on and I'll refute all that, what Granny brought up and etc. etc." And then the next thing he knew, he was like, "Oh, there's crossing a line and there's nothing funny about what you guys did." And it was like, well, the day we did it, you seemed to be absolutely okay with it, but now what happened? So something, I don't know, flip switched in his head that he decided that we were the enemy.
I've got to tell you, I've never been so excited about a one-on-one match-off before, since 1993 wrestling. It was the match-off of a century, Granny versus Tony, in a one-off debate. They both let each other finish each other's sentences and actually get a conversation going. And to hear that he backed out of it was one of the most depressing things I've ever heard. I was like, finally, we're going to get down to the men's meat of everything. And it's going to be sanctioned. It's going to be organized. But no,
Clip it.
Oh, you guys are making faces. There's something going on here that I said.
Yeah,
something.
there was something going on. Just the words coming out of your mouth. Other than that, everything was fine, Chops. No problems whatsoever.
Everybody knew what I meant, right?
It's just the words. What's a match off? Let's start with that. There's so much to unpack in all the shit you just said. So you watch wrestling and you're like, I'm gonna watch this match off.
It's great, like Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart. It's a great match off. It's a one.
I think it kind of seems like you were thinking about a cock when you were talking about it, because you're like match off, and then you started saying some other disgusting, horrible things that I won't say because I don't want to get clipped.
I don't want to get clipped either. Yeah, not with that.
Damn, it was
That was
I'm
bad. That was bad.
Clip it. I say clip it twice.
Yeah, I've already been caught saying enough gay stuff. Fuck, I don't want any more. I can't handle any more gay stuff.
I'll take it from here, Quad. Don't worry. I'll take all the gay shit. You're fine. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, you take it. You take it.
Oh, damn. That's another fucking clip. Shut up. Stop letting me talk. Stop it. I'm starting to recognize it now. It's starting to hit.
Eddie number 7, $5. Derek, fess up. You sent Joey C to the hospital when you had him yelling and screaming around midnight 2 weeks ago. LOL. Has it been 2 weeks? I thought it was a week ago. Like a week and a day ago. A week and a day ago. Hey! Yes, so I will take credit for killing Mr. C if he does not make it. If he does make it, then I will say that I have caused critical conditions upon him at the best case scenario. He will not be able to explain it away that little old Derek in his little old wheelchair, little handicapped guy, came wheeling up and crushed him. Base Pill did make a video, you can go check that out, of me destroying him not once but twice, and they're both funny. The one thing I will notice from both of those videos though is the fact that he cut out all the threats and the screaming like a bunch of times. I got him to the point where he was screaming at me like fucking looked like he was gonna have a heart attack. So he cut out some of the worst parts as far as that goes. He threatened my life. He threatened physical harm upon me. He threatened doxing. He threatened all kinds of shit. None of that was in the video. So I assume that Base Pill was a little bit worried about YouTube's terms of service, and that's why those did not make it into the final cut. But the tame PG version of that does exist at Base Pill. At Base Pill. That simple. Quad/Hawk takedown. Well, I did not necessarily take down Hawk. That's not a thing. He left yesterday because Ga, who is a person, believe it or not, actually was blocked by Stevie Lou, who was watching from... He's in Discord fighting with the same people and then blocks them in the chat yesterday. That's what happened. And that's what pissed Ian off, and that's why he left. So if anyone was curious what the hell that was all about, that's what it was. And whatever. She was only on a 1-day timeout, so she can come back. You're welcome back, Ga. Come back. Baby, come back. You can blame it on us. Don't.
You can blame it all on Stevie Lou.
Yeah,
you made it weird. Yeah, I blame everything on Stevie Lou for my entire life. Anything bad that happened is his fault now.
Even the fact that you can't walk?
Yes.
Everything.
Wow. Everything. That really is everything.
Wait. Sorry, he fought with Ga in the Discord or Ian?
Stevie Lou fought with.
I don't know what I don't know what fucking Stevie Lou's doing in Discords where people can't stand his guts. Like everybody in those Discords hates him, and he goes in there and fucks with them. And he's not winning any hearts and minds by doing that. So he has absolutely no reason to be in there. So he should just leave Discords. He's pretty much pissed everybody off in there. And his daddy, Kevin Brennan, has already said Discords are bad. So just ask Ray. Did you guys see what happened today with Ray?
No. What happened with Ray?
The Discord thing was brought up, and Kevin Brennan said, Nah, none of these guys have ever been in Discord. Ray doesn't hang out in Discord. None of these guys hangs out in Discord. And then someone, I think Chad or someone said, yeah, Ray hangs out in Discords. And Kevin Brennan did not believe that. And he said, well, if Ray's ever been in one of those Discord chats, he's banned from my show. So then he jumps on the phone and calls Ray and says, "Hey, you hanging out in Discords?" And of course, Ray's response was, "Nah, I'm doing emails right now, man. No, I'm not in Discord right now." I was like, "You idiot." It was pretty funny. But yeah, and then of course, come to find out he was hanging out in Discord 2 days ago.
Really?
Just like Mr. Kill Everything was in Discord last night. And I've been in Discord, so I guess maybe I'm banned too. Stevie Lou hangs out in Discords. So, I mean, what? Everybody's banned that's ever been in a Discord now? Kevin Brennan? Come on. That's fucking weird.
Discord's like a staple. What does Kevin Brennan have against Discord?
He doesn't know how to use it because he's a boomer, so he might as well write it off like it's a bad thing because allegedly Melton's in there all the time and doing bad things like doxing, etc. Even though I hang out in Discords and I've seen Melton in a Discord twice in the last year for minutes because he can't stand to hear people's voices beside his own. So he'll go into a voice chat room and he'll be like, I'm sure it stresses him out and he's out of there. So it's like, maybe a couple weeks ago he was in a Discord for 2 minutes before a show. When he was in Hawaii, or the day after he got back from Hawaii, he jumped into Discord right before a show. So I don't know. Why does everyone have
Ray
to pick
for a Discord guy?
He's not. I think that's probably the only time he's ever been in a voice chat was 2 nights ago, and so. Whatever. He can make a big deal out of it, but it's not a big deal because it's a hangout. It's a community. Maybe if you wanted to be part of the community. Okay, so what? In real life, you go hang out in Atlantic City and you hang out with your fans? So Melton hangs out in Discord with his fans like once in a great while, like almost like a meetup? Wow, that's shocking news, folks.
Discord is
you heard it
local
here.
pub.
People hang out in Discord. Woo.
You go to it, you hang out with friends. That's literally all it is. You got nothing else going on, and you want to get together and just chill. That's where Discord is. It's your local pub.
Yeah.
Let's get together and feel all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I've been in ones where people are drinking together, just like a pub,
Well,
take
Lemmy
all
has a
shit.
Discord, and it's the same 5 people hanging out in there every day, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
It's you, Granny, fucking Chops, and Balls, and you guys hang out and are friends? Oh, no.
Yeah,
Devious.
Lemmy's Discord is fucking awesome. Like she's got the best Discord that I've been
Thank
in.
you. I appreciate that.
It's warming. No doubt.
Yeah, nice
We're gonna
ass
get down
kissing,
to
Bobby.
like the men's
Great.
meat of everything.
There you go.
The men's meat of everything. Did I say that wrong? Is that not
meat.
men's meat? Is that not how it's said? I swear that's
both
a
let
thing.
each other finish each other.
It's okay
I
to it's fine.
I don't
It's
know.
2024, Chops. You can like man's meat.
No, men's meat.
I'll take all the gay
Men's meat, not
shit.
man's meat. Men's meat.
No.
take all
Listen
the
to
gay
that
shit.
one. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll take all the gay shit.
No, I'm taking the gay shit for everyone. Oh no! I knew it was only a matter of time. Once
Might as
I
well
said
just-
it, I
You
knew
might
it
as well
was
just
done.
bend over. You might as well just bend over.
They both let each other finish each other.
They both let it. Well, I'm not gonna say it.
Luke of the Bind. He go ahead and read this one, Chops.
I like licking men's meat. No. Men's meat. Men's, not man's. Men. Oh no, he is saying men's.
Go
Am I
ahead, read
saying
it
the
again.
wrong
Go ahead,
thing?
try again. Read it good.
I
Say
like
again?
licking men's meat. Men's.
He said one more time. One more time, please.
Oh, men's meats. Right? I like licking men's meats. Am I saying this correctly? Is that the thing?
One more time?
One more
No,
time.
I swear I'm saying it right. Okay. Suck off the blind saying, I like licking men's. You guys have just been making me fucking say this over and over again, haven't you?
No, we would never do that.
I know, I'm catching on you. I'm the guy with the Barbie shirt. Of course I'm going to fall for that shit. You ass wankers.
But anyways, he gay, and it's okay. It's okay, but
Somebody's got to be. I got this panel.
read this one for us. Chops, go ahead.
Suck off the blind says, "Give me that big sausage!" Exclamation mark.
You don't have to read the
thank
exclamation. You could just sound it out, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. The exclamation just means you have to say it with a little fervor, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You can get that big
It's the
sausage when you
inflection.
sign up for my OnlyFans. All right, it's right there. $10 a month. You're fine. It'll be all right.
You
I'll
can
hold
get
your
that-
hand, baby.
We can get that what?
My OnlyFans. Do you guys not know about my OnlyFans?
You said something before that. What can we get?
I don't remember. Can you remind me, Bobby?
What do you do on OnlyFans anyway? What kind of content can people find there?
I give them the big sausage. Right? Is that what I'm supposed to say?
You're supposed to say,
Shit. Yeah, give me that big sausage. There you go. That's the title of my OnlyFans. There you go.
That's
See,
the-
he's a fan already.
that's the title of every sound drop from now on.
Yeah,
Contributing.
clip the second one because the first one wasn't
Clip.
as inflectious.
Clip everything. Just
Yeah, man.
Detroit, Quad, you have an unusually high employee turnover rate. How many days since your last OSHA offense? It's funny because I was just going to start bringing up the fact that we're losing all our people. What the fuck is going on? It's funny she says that. He, she, whatever he is. Yeah, for sure. Zero Dark Tony and Stevie Lou and whatever. We've lost a bunch of people lately. Jerry, Mr. A. The list is long. Bobby P don't count. He died. But
Yeah, he died.
I guess no, maybe he does count because if she's talking OSHA, then he might have been
ultimately
like, right. How many days since your last death on podcast? Right, it hasn't been that many, honestly. Less than most podcasts, we'll say that. Yeah, what do you guys think? Stevie Lou gone, Zero Dark Tony's all pissed off now. Fucking obviously Stevie Lou's supposed to be here and have this talk, but maybe he's too chicken to show up. I can't figure it out myself. He said he was gonna be here, but we know how that works. He is none too accountable as of late.
I like
I don't
Stevie Lou,
know.
but I feel like egging him on just to get him on here. You fucking coward. Get on here.
Get on that ball.
Yeah, come on, you chicken. What are you, chicken?
Get
Huh?
on that balls.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Lemmy, what makes you more sad? The fact that Zero Dark Tony won't fucking take up on his challenge, or Stevie Lou?
Stevie Lou. I've got higher hopes for Stevie Lou. I like
Right.
Stevie Lou a lot more than Zero Dark Tony. I always did.
Yeah, fair enough. That was another weird one too. Like out of the blue, white knighting for Kate Meany on the night that you destroyed her anus. Of course, that is what the whole thumbnail of tonight was about.
Getting
not
butt
necessarily-
fucked.
Yes, yes, that exactly.
That too.
Balls deep agree. Samesies. Zero Dork has been quiet. I have not been watching. Yeah, I saw that Ian Hawk and him were going back and forth a little bit on Twitter. And the only way I know that's because I was getting screenshots of it because he has me blocked everywhere. So I can't actually go look at the stuff myself. Zero Dark Tony, that is, has me blocked. So I know he's threatening to dox people. And if they dare, like, say anything else ever again about him. So that's kind of like bullshit. The guy seems very thin-skinned and spiraling, and I don't think it has anything to do with his fucking brain injury. What do you think, Lemmy?
I think it's a an excuse to do bad shit because he uses it every single time he seems to be caught in something that doesn't favor him publicly. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing that. I'm tired of hearing vague threats that he's going to harm himself. I don't want to be around that shit.
Right. Yeah, we're better off without that guy, especially with that kind of talk. Because isn't it funny that he was on our show for 6-7 months, for quite a while, and that he never said a word about any of that stuff. And all of a sudden, the day after we call his bullshit out, all of a sudden he's got traumatic brain injury that severely affects how he talks and thinks. It's like, you never said that before, so it makes it hard to. Okay, Douche Canoe. So Douche Canoe is the person that fucking Gino made me block the other day. This is the person, and Stevie knows that going back to BYB is a major step down for him or anyone else. Okay, we get it. But this one's actually kind of funny. This seems to be the brain injury show. It is a prerequisite to become a host. Yes, it is. Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely do have a fucked up head. But you're not going to see me complaining about it or bringing it up. Not one fucking time. But anyways, fuck, Zero Dork Tony. I guess I have a hard time remembering that because it seemed like just a week ago we didn't have problems with him. So we're transitioning, as they would say. I was going to make a joke there, but Stuttering John might be watching.
And then I transitioned back.
You can trans forward and backwards. You can just trans back and forth.
Yeah, it's 2024.
It's that easy?
Yeah, it's that easy, yeah.
You can whack it off and put one back on, whack it off, put it back on.
Well, I don't know if it works that way. I think once you whack it off, it's gone. But
Oh, now you're talking about semen. Say I was talking about a dick. You're talking about semen. Once you whack it off, it's gone.
No, I'm talking about a dick too. Like if you chop it off, it's gone for good. I don't think there's any going back from that.
Give me that big sausage.
Yeah.
What type of whacking off are you guys doing where you're fucking whacking off your actual dick? You're not doing it correctly. Don't be so rough. I'm so confused. When I whack off, it's still intact. It's there. Everything's there. Also sausage. I like
Douche Canoe. Yeah, and also Douche Canoe. Yeah, I do apologize. I probably should not have blocked you for Gino the other day. But in the moment, I don't know why I just did it. So maybe a mistake. I apologize for that. But don't prove me wrong, because I will fucking get rid of you forever if you start doing crazy shit in my chat. And mainly, the only way you get banned out of this chat is if you start fucking doxing people, like putting out addresses or names of people that don't want their names out there, etc. Internet fentanyl. Internetinol. Okay.
Get on that, balls.
Don't overdose.
Yeah. And Rochi says, what's your favorite Transformer? And why is it Knight Melendez?
Who's Knight Melendez?
It's John Melendez's offspring.
Oh, what a cop-out. What a fucking cop-out. Look at you trying to find the fucking weasel your way through the easiest path. Jesus.
I know words.
He would call you a crunt right now if he was here, so I don't know what you're thinking.
I'm not him.
Yeah, I don't know the whole deal with Stevie Lou. I know that he was like, oh, he thought he had some great idea. I have so many questions for that guy, but yeah, he thought it was a great idea out of the blue that night to White Knight for Kate Meany, and I still can't figure out what his angle was or what he's thinking. I'm just thinking that Bobby, Nick, you watched East Side Dave's show, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Are you aware of the East Side Dave show? Yeah, it went off air over fucking, is that 2 years ago now? Jesus,
I think
dude.
so. Yeah.
Time flies, man. I was about to say last year, but yeah, it was 2 years ago.
No, it was 2 years ago.
Jesus. Yeah, I think that's right. Because they had Safe Space, Eastside Dave show, and what was the Talib Starks? That was Safe Space, wasn't it? Oh, and a fair one. Yeah, all three of them went off air like 2 years ago. So that sucks, man. I miss Eastside Dave, but yeah, back to my point. The fact that I think Stevie Lou being on the Eastside Dave show is where he learned all the works and all these like wrestling. You know, they're always doing some bullshit on that show. So I think that stuff rubbed off on him, and it's a bad look. It was kind of funny in studio, and it played well at a studio on like that situation. But doing works on podcasts, what a waste, man. It really does seem like a waste of time.
Yeah.
And I don't think people appreciate it. I don't think the fans appreciate works. Because it's all these people always trying to pull shit over on the fans is what it is. It's like, well, why are we trying to trick our fans? That seems kind of low.
Well, especially when you work yourself into a shoot like Stevie Lou seems to be doing. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, he worked himself into a shoot within the first day. Like, we all were like, what? A work? And then we were all questioning it. It was like, what work? Like, what's the payoff? It didn't even make sense from day one. And he was like, oh, just stick with it. And you'll see. And then all of a sudden he fucking went MIA and quit talking to us for days. And it was like, well, now we just think you're just fucking coming up with bullshit to fucking leave our show. Such as the person had mentioned earlier. Why would Stevie Lou come back to a show like BYB? Fuck you, douche canoe. Oh, wait, douche canoe has. I'm sorry, I'm going to cut you off, but keep that thought, Chops. Douche canoe, wrong. Stevie brought the works to Eastside Dave, and Dave always told him no. And actually, fair point. I do kind of remember it being that way. Yeah, go ahead, Chops.
I'm thinking that Stevie Lou was just like too little butter spread over like too much toast type of thing. Like he wasn't loyal enough to one podcast or another, try to put himself everywhere. And then when stuff started crumbling down, bricks, dominoes, whatever it may be, it's hard to pick yourself up or choose a side at that time of moment. Am I correct?
Ask someone else, and I'll play off of whatever they say.
he couldn't choose a side when everything started crumbling down, and Kate Meany basically was just like, no, this is not working for me. And he was like, I can't choose what side to go on, and still trying to come back. It's just nobody wants that anymore because nobody wants anybody that can't be 100% loyal.
Well, okay. I mean, yeah, I don't. Okay, so Bud anyway says, yes, loyalty is everything in the verse. I don't necessarily know that that's the truth. I mean, what kind of loyalty are we talking about? Like, oh, I go on MLC, so now I have to be loyal to Kevin Brennan and never go on any other shows? No, I don't agree with that kind of loyalty. I don't think people should have to be like, oh, I can only be friends with you, so like if you're enemies with that guy, then I can't like that guy. No, I don't. Fuck all that stuff. And I'm sure most of you.
I fully agree, but in the verse of the internet, it seems like everybody has their guilds, and as soon as you don't confirm to like one guild or another, just like in World of Warcraft,
what guild are you in? The Lollipop Guild?
For the horde.
The Entertainment Guild, whatever makes people happy guild. that's me.
I've never been one to pick a team or whatever, well, maybe section.
Yeah, you won't even pick fucking BYB. I remember a week and a day ago, a couple weeks ago, I was talking shit about Joey C, and at that time you were still buddies with Joey C. So you didn't like the mean words I was saying, so you left. I didn't
leave. What?
Pussy.
I didn't. What are you talking about? I left. I didn't
On a
leave.
Sunday, you left because I started saying shit about Joey C, and you left.
No,
I'll pull the tape. Don't make me pull.
I never left because of anything you said about Joey C. I've never left the show because of that.
All right. I thought you said so.
No. I remember
back to
one
your
time.
punch ups. Go ahead.
I remember one time I left because fucking I was seeing shit flying on Ian Hawke's fucking.
Oh, you're right. That's what it was.
Yeah. I left
But you were being a
that.
bitch about it. Who cares if there's shit flying on Ian's screen? What does that matter?
Well, if it's doxing shit, I don't want to be a part of that kind of fucking.
No, it's public shit. It's everything you've already seen everywhere. He just fucking compiles stuff he finds on Discords or whatever. It's all free game. It's all been out there. I mean, like everyone's always saying, like, "Oh, Joey C got doxed." Dude, Joey C has doxed himself and everybody else 1,000 times over. Like every show he did in the beginning was a doxing experience. Like he'd put his Google phone on screen and everybody's emails and phone numbers. It's like, fuck, dude, what an idiot. He'd go outside and he'd show the front of his building with the address right on it. It's like, dude, you're an idiot. Some people are just too dumb to fucking podcast, and he's one of them. Chris Mack, Joey C, not returning until tomorrow night now, apparently. I was so hoping he was coming back tonight. I've been looking forward to that return, to see that fucking explanation and see fucking the lies come out. What do you mean, sadly? What, Chris Mack? Come on, man. Come on, Chris. Come on, man. Chops. Kirkland Red 100s. Chops. Wink if you are looking at the chat.
Yeah, they got me already. I fucking winked. I did it.
I think he means wink your butthole. I think that's what he's meant.
Oh, that's what he meant. I'll have to practice that. I'm working on my Kegels.
Really? Your Kegels now?
I think so. Is that what it's called? Right.
Okay, let's do them together. Come on.
Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, hold it.
And
okay.
release.
Now, release.
That's 1 Kegel.
There we go.
You're welcome, chat.
Ugh. Chat or Chad?
Both.
But anyways, Chops is
Fucking
fabulous.
Oh,
You're fabulous.
Oh, I got look. Just don't let the Barbie shirt.
I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing to be fabulous.
Chops. Can I ask you something?
100%. It's a great thing. Go ahead, Bobby. What you got?
Are you bi? Are you bi?
No, unfortunately not. Trust me, if I was bisexual, I'll be getting all the tail everywhere. The love would just be coming down the fucking ceiling.
Okay. It's really none of my business. I just had to ask.
No, it's okay. No, it's very easily confused. It's okay. If I saw myself in a mirror, which I do every morning, I think to myself, oh, man, that guy's fucking gay. I gotta remind myself, I don't like the dick.
And I think to myself, what's going on?
Yes.
And I wake up in the morning and I get real high.
You have to. That's how you deal with it every morning.
I don't
think you, but never knew. Anyways, thank you. I am fabulous.
Yeah. All right. Well, he's saying it. Stevie Lou is bye-bye. It does kind of appear that way, and he was such a fucking fence sitter about all of this stuff. And that's when I started really doubting it, is when he was told by Kevin Brennan, and I don't know, everybody was saying like, oh, BYB's beneath you. You should do your own thing. And all he was and I already know that Stevie Lou had already started the Stevie Lou at Stevie Lou comedy or whatever thing on his YouTube channel. So I assumed he would try to go start doing his own show and whatnot, after being told he should by Daddy, because he got spanked by Daddy for having Stuttering John on here and doing it incorrectly, according to Kevin Brennan. Yeah, that's who I mean by Daddy, by the way, if you didn't figure that out.
How is
Stevie
it going?
Yeah,
Lou's
but I
Daddy.
think, I think the reason why we got so much attention with Stuttering John is because of the fact of the way we did it.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. 8,000 people watched that for a reason, not because it was good, because it was a fucking train wreck.
Yeah.
And that's what we do here at BYB. We do train wrecks. Come and watch. Absolutely. And if that piece of shit Stevie Lou does come, then guess what? There will be more train wrecks tonight. I hope he does show up. Yeah, a lot of people do say this. Captain Miserable, this is a common sentiment I have heard lately. Good riddance, Stevie. KB is a bag of fuck for taking him back. Yeah, Kevin Brennan taking him back after he was on Stuttering John's show and saying he wouldn't take him back. But as we know from everything else on MLC, he absolutely takes everyone back every time, no matter what. It's just a matter of time before he does so. He was even bringing up that fact today, like how many times Chad has doxed him or fucked with him, and of course he always came back. So it's just how it is.
Yeah.
Did anybody else think, not like us, but did anybody get any talk that the whole Stevie Lou walking out thing was a work? Because I swear I got so many people that told me it's just a work, he's going to be back. And I'm like, no, that was not a work. That was all happening right then and there.
Right. No, I mean, it's a work in the way that he said it was a work. But other than that, nothing about the entire situation has said this is a work. So I don't know. It was confusing to all of us, and it still is.
Like what was his game plan? Like, okay, so he's not on the show anymore, and then that's just it. He's just not on the show anymore. That's the work, and then he's literally not. He's literally not on the show anymore. He hasn't been on the show. So, yeah,
work it up.
It's like good job.
Work that out in your head. Yeah, for sure.
If at all work, it not work at all.
Right. Just like today, Kevin Brennan's fucking telling Ray, yeah, if you were in Discord, I'll never talk to you again. Right. Yeah. Until when? Tomorrow or the next day?
See, Kevin is a work to me. Kevin is a daily work. I don't take anything that Kevin says seriously because he's a comedian. He's an actor. It works. But Stevie, that night, did not feel like a work at all.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, looking back at it, it did seem like he was trying to do Kate Meany a favor in exchange for something, maybe.
Well, they do live pretty close together, don't they? Close to each other?
They do.
Yeah.
Stevie Lou's a semi-single man. Right.
Yeah.
Kirkland Red 100. Stevie literally drove me away from BYB. I am here because Stevie is gone. You're not the only person to say that. So
wow, it's working. Holy shit. What is it about Stevie that drove people away? Now, my guess is that he kind of took over sometimes by over-talking everybody.
Yeah, a lot of people complain about that, but whatever. Or he just had a sout. Good.
It makes me think of the first time I saw Stevie Lou, and I didn't like him either. But he won me over after a little while. I just had to watch him for a bit. But yeah, and then when I started doing shows with him on BYB, it was like, okay, now I really get it, because we'd have these backstage talks and everything, and he's actually a really good dude. And I think people might not get that when you
Everybody
just see him on a podcast. Yeah.
Is a good person. Everybody off stage and being themselves off the internet is a good person. That's just how it is. And the thing about the internet is, like, people don't realize that there is a character off cam that is a very much different person, but internet.
Yeah, I think everybody kind of goes on these shows with some kind of persona or something like that, trying to put something over, put something off, and I guess, I don't know, with Stevie Lou, maybe rubs a lot of people the wrong way.
Very possible.
Douche Canoe, everything about Lou is a work. You're all rubes.
What is a rube?
One of the greatest baseball players who ever lived.
No proof of that. There is no proof of that. You guys just like him because he drank beer and fucking ate hot dogs. Whoop-de-doo.
Absolutely.
Chased fire trucks, pet puppies, committed bigamy. I love that. Fucking fought a lion. Yeah, he's fucking
Guy
legendary.
is amazing. He's just amazing. Live the life.
Yeah, I do kind of agree with this. Stevie Lou walked around like he was better than everyone that butter when it melted in his mouth.
Wow, yeah. It kind of did feel
He's
like
a D-bag. I mean, in all honesty, yeah, I guess he went on bigger shows, and I guess a lot of the people that go on the bigger shows have big heads. That's just kind of the way all of this stuff works, right?
Naturally.
Yeah.
Big fish, little pond, or little fish in a big pond. Either way.
Yeah, maybe it was deservedly so that he had a big head, about his career, because he was doing way better than we were, especially at the time he joined us, when we were getting like fucking maybe
50
10
views and shit.
Yeah, like maybe 7 to 10 live viewers.
Right. Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Right. Yeah, I can't even remember. We just interviewed him around Christmas time last year, and then we offered him a spot like in February or so, just a couple months after, and he was all about it. He was all about building this thing, so and he's been here ever since. So obviously his spot's a possibility still, but he's not showing up again tonight, so who knows? And I guarantee he's going to get the grilling of a lifetime if he does show up. So that's just how it is.
Oh, is that a threat or a promise?
That's a promise, 1,000,000%. Yeah, let me call him, see where he's at.
Yeah,
You'll be
give him
his
a
Uncle
ring.
Barry.
Give him a goddamn ring.
Because if anybody needs to defend their position, because we've been talking about Stevie for a while here, and it's a lot of hearsay. It's a lot of like, I heard this about him, I heard that about him. I want to hear what the guy has to say for himself. That's one thing that's
I
that's
think
what I
everyone
want to hear
does.
too. Yeah, that's what I want to hear too. 100%.
And he said tonight's the night. That's going to annoy us if he doesn't show.
I bet if he
Back
does show,
yourself
it's
up.
just going to be the runaround.
Yes. If you think about it, it really is. It's going to be are we going to get the truth?
oh. Shh.
I don't know.
Oh, answer, you fucking bitch. Answer. Do it for the crowd.
Phone's ringing, Lou. Come on.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Don't be a bitch. Get your ass in here. We fucking need to talk to you.
Holy shit.
That's all that needs to be said. That is all that needs to be said.
American Cupcake gifted 5 BYB Podcast memberships. Pew, 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 pew.
Much love.
Nice. Thank you, American Cupcake.
Yeah, so he said he's in the shower.
Oh,
He's in the
allegedly.
shower. Okay.
So
Well,
he's going to come back nice and clean for us.
all right.
Yeah, I don't know why he needs a shower for us anyway. We're disgusting, filthy animals too.
Yeah. What the hell? See, he's
Oh, I
not
got
one of
another
us.
phone
He's
call.
not one of us anymore.
One of us. Should I answer Should I answer one of our trolls?
Oh, do it. Do it.
Oh, chicken shit. They just want to call and hang up. Chicken shit.
Hey, people. I didn't
Luke of the Vine, Zero Dark Tony, whoever you are, you got no balls. We love it. Stevie is washing some John's balls. Yeah, he's washing some guy's balls. Allegedly.
Get on that
in the
balls.
shower. What's your number? Oh, Jesus. Why do I gotta dox myself? Why don't you do a little fucking legwork, unlike I do, and fucking find my number? I guarantee you can find it. All right, let's go. Let's go, bitch. Come on. Come on. What do you want? Who are you? We're on air. We're live on air. Let's hear it. What do you got? You are a chicken shit. You got nothing. You're a nobody. Come on.
Yeah, put up your dukes.
Fuck.
You're such a fucking little puss. You can't even say nothing. Now, Luke of the blind people. Chicken shit.
Or as Bob Levy says, luck of the blind.
Yeah, he's got no luck. No luck of the blind. Yeah, absolutely. All right, just put it on something rubber. There we go. Holy shit. That one looks bright as fuck when that popped in, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's a nice number.
We like the red ones and the pink ones. Aren't those the two colors? When they pop up, it's like, whoa.
I think orange is okay too.
Bob Levy for life. Canadian 69.99.
69, dudes.
Yeah, he usually would fucking go ape shit if he was here right now, right? He'd go, "Hey Lemmy, can I read this one? You fucking crunt." Bob Levy for life. Newer BYB fan here. Loving it. I've always liked Stevie, but the way he's handled things lately really gives out a better than vibe, including how he handled his ski mask exit. Even if it's all a work, he's shown an unflattering, ugly side. I thought he only had one side, and that side is ugly, absolutely. Mostly the front side, entire front side. Yeah, so I noticed that, I always equated it to the fact that he was having some issues with the old lady and things weren't going so good. So I always assumed that was probably the number one main problem. Leading up to his boxing match, I think he was in a really good headspace. And I think he got himself focused on that entire thing. But it was like after that happened, and then there was a down period. Bobby P was gone, and everything just kind of started getting negative on the show. I noticed that when I would say things, I would start to see him rolling his eyes or fucking saying, "Oh, come on, let's not do that topic this time." It was instead of just rolling with stuff, all of a sudden he kind of started getting bossy and nitpicky, instead of just trying to have fun and make jokes.
Do you think he peaked and he kept on trying to keep the peakness there and it was not sticking, and so it kind of crumbled?
What, his peak performance? What are you saying?
Well,
he was at a peak of his abilities, and then what?
No, not necessarily. At a peak in life, he had his boxing thing that was going on. Plus, he was on multiple podcasts, and he just got excited with the amount of attention he was getting. And then after the boxing match, I think it kind of just fell apart at that point. He peaked himself, and he couldn't keep it going.
You're saying he's jumping the shark?
There we go. Thank you, Lemmy. Jumping the shark.
I don't know. Maybe it did seem like he was getting bored with everything too, though, or maybe preoccupied is more the better word.
Yeah, but I
There
I
we go.
I just chalked that up to maybe him and his old lady were still living together and breaking up. So
Yeah.
that's got to be an awkward situation. So, and I don't know, because yeah, it did seem like he was doing 2 or 3 podcasts like every day, avoiding maybe something in his own life. So I guess maybe that was part of the problem too. Maybe he just had way too much going on inside of his house. I did see him looking off and talking to someone, you know, so obviously she was still there. He still had to deal with her and talk to her while trying to maintain his high level of podcasting. At least with Kevin Brennan was his number one thing, obviously. Stopped showing up as often on our show.
Yeah.
Going deep into my hole.
He was like a 50-50 coin flip at showing up. Unlike tonight, where he's a 0% so far. Allegedly in the shower. We'll see. I mean, what's he got to wash? That bald head or something?
Maybe he's got really huge balls. I don't know.
Well, you don't have a head of hair. Go ahead.
No, I'm just trying to piece it all together, where it went wrong. He was being... Oh, okay, so Discord's a whole other thing, right? There's another thing. Stevie Lou hangs out in Discords, like me, Ray, Mr. Kill, everything. And everyone else, Kevin. Everyone hangs out in Discord, you fucking boomer. But yeah, besides that, Stevie Lou was friends with all these guys in Discord, and then more recently, he's just kind of been like spazzing out and going off on everyone. That even thinks of questioning him on anything. And he's been spending a lot of hours in there battling like ghosts, because nobody in there really disliked him. They're just all trolls that like to poke fun at people until they react. And when they react, then the entire like world collapses in and around them, and everybody starts focusing on them. I think this entire work thing has actually really fucking set like the entire Dabbleverse against Stevie Lou. Everyone seems to hate his fucking guts at this point. I know he has a few allies, but I think he misread a lot of things that were happening. And we're kind of where we're at. He's where he's at. I don't think he's going to be getting as much love as he was there. For a long time, people were starting to say, I like you on MLC, which is rare for people to say anything nice about Stevie Lou. He was starting to get some accolades for his job on MLC. Did you guys notice that?
Yeah.
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 Like people that disliked him in the past started giving him praise, which is fucking, yeah.
Yeah, people were hoping for, you know, him to be part of roasts and shit like that. Like, you know,
right. Does
I was looking
Bub?
forward to the roast between him and Chad. That never happened.
It's not going to happen, apparently. Chad won't do it. And Chad won't let fucking Stevie Lou come do a set at AC, which would have been great, because I've always been curious. He's taken a lot of time off from comedy, so it would be awesome to see him. Yeah, I know. G-Rob. All right, we'll just pull that one up. Does Bub have their own Discord? Does BYB have their own Discord? Yes, we do have our own Discord, and we really don't let anyone into it, but we might consider it for G-Rob. We don't really like hang out in the BYB one. I hang out everywhere but BYB, just because there's a lot going on in other much better Discords than mine. I didn't really take the time and set it up, but you're welcome to come in there. Yeah, so someone brought up the ski mask falling out with Stevie Lou. I've tried to pin down some details from Ski Mask ever since they broke up, and I will say this: what Ski Mask said about their entire situation is very reasonable, and it does seem like it's probably fairly true what he said. And then he sent me screenshots of like their financial stuff. I guess that was part of the reason they broke up, was financial stuff. And Ski Mask did show me their financials. And it does kind of line up with his story about what happened. So I was more or less kind of curious how that ended and why. So I didn't want to just take Stevie Lou's word for it. I wanted to hear both sides of it because I've always considered Ski Mask and Stancil fairly good guys that, whatever, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Ski Mask, always have been. He was one of our first guests too, just like Stevie Lou, but that's back in the Sad Chad days. Were you guys fans of Sad Chad?
Yeah.
I made the thumbnail for Sad Chad.
Yeah.
For their last couple episodes.
What do you know?
I loved Sad Chad. That was good.
Yeah, I was bummed out they stopped doing it because I hate Chad so much. It was nice having someone hyper focused on him and him alone. But at least Melton kind of stepped up and took their place a little bit in that respect. But I just think Ski Mask got bored of talking about fucking Chad, and I can see why, because Chad is a piece of shit. I don't know. He won't go away either. There's another one. He's an absolute piece of shit, garbage piece of shit human.
I agree.
But yeah, like Ski Mask asked me to come on this weekend, and I don't have an issue with that. But the last time me and Lemmy went on fucking Ski Mask, boy, oh boy, did I hear about it from Stevie Lou, how much he was pissed at us for loyalty. So back to the whole loyalty thing, right? Like we got to be loyal to Stevie Lou and not go on other podcasts.
Kind of sounds like Brennan, his daddy. Stevie's starting to sound like his daddy, I guess.
Right. What's the saying? Flew too close to the sun like Icarus. I think maybe that's the thing instead of but yeah, Yenta says, but Stevie and Ski Mask started thinking they were bigger than they were. I was surprised that Kevin Brennan took such offense to Ski Mask eating a fucking fish fillet on his show and drinking or whatever. It was pissing him off. But it's actually, I think Ski Mask almost was half-ass trolling Kevin Brennan. If I watch that show and watch it with that thought in my mind, you could easily see where you thought maybe Ski Mask was trolling Kevin Brennan. Because he was just fucking around the whole time, not taking it serious whatsoever. You saw it, right? Let me, Bobby?
Yeah.
With the sorcerer, when they had the shrink was on with Ski Mask. That's kind of the last straw. I think that really pissed Brennan off.
It's so dumb. He gets so mad about the dumbest shit. I feel like he's reaching a lot of the time. I'm not sure if he's actually getting legitimately mad or if he's like trying to make mountains out of molehills for content.
No, well, that's exactly what he's doing. Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be so wishy-washy. Like, you wouldn't be like pissed at Ray and then the next day have him on constantly doing that shit. Yeah. If you were actually pissed and like standing on your convictions, whatever, those things would stick. Absolutely.
Yeah, well, I think now, especially since Brendan has to do a show, he probably does a show every fucking day of the week now, so he's got to go with as much shit as he can, to keep
or else he'd run out of fucking content.
Yeah, exactly. So,
like, how many days in a row have we heard something about view counts or fucking money?
Yeah,
like who's doing better? But there's another big dog thing. If you watch these shows and you keep that in mind, like how often people say like, oh, that show sucks, this show sucks. Or they just say like, oh, I'm such a far superior guy. Like that's not something you're going to hear on BYB. You're going to hear us say, we suck.
Yeah.
Self-admittedly.
We do suck.
And it's cool. Everybody in the Dabbleverse sucks. I don't know if you're aware of that, but we are. We're the one show that'll tell you the truth. Huh?
Yeah, and we're grateful for the views, and we're not. Yeah. We don't think we're entitled to them. We're glad you're here.
Yeah, exactly. We're appreciative that anybody gives a fuck to watch our shows, unlike all these other guys that are so cocky, like expecting people to do shit.
Yeah, and you know, we are literally just average people who
they know
somehow
that,
found each other.
You don't even have to tell them.
No, but we found each other, on the internet and fucking decided to do a fucking show on StreamYard. You know.
Yeah, Chops found me.
We never came from, you know, any kind of comedy background, nothing like that. We don't have
They're
anything.
aware. They're aware,
that
Bobby.
is not true. I got best sense of humor for my senior superlative. Thank you very much.
Boom!
Oh,
You got him, Lemmy.
You're
You
big
got him,
time,
Mrs.
Lemmy, huh?
She's big dick in us now.
Oh,
Yeah.
We'll never recover. Yeah, I mean, I met Chops in a rest area and whatever. I just seen his talent. I was like, man, this guy is talented. And I was like, man, we got to get him on.
You saw me in a rest area?
Yeah, you remember.
They both let
I'll never forget it.
Each other. It's the best time I ever parked my car. Best.
Yeah, and then remember, Quad, how you tried to pick me up outside the gas station, you know, because I was dressed as a woman?
What? That's not true. Not true.
Oh, he had to make a buck back then. It was hard times.
That's how we met.
Oh, it was hard.
I
all
remember.
right.
Oh, it was. It was.
Yeah, so Stevie Lou, not being a very good actor, I would say. He has a hard time just pretending to be happy. I noticed that on a lot of the shows he was on too, you know, MLC or anything like that. He just seemed to have a hard time. If he was having a down day, he can't like put that stuff off to the side and just do a show. I think real life affects him a lot on shows, for sure. He brought it here more than anywhere else. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks like he's being a big. All right, well, I'm gonna call him again. See what's up.
Give him another call.
It's
Fuck,
getting on
man.
my nerves now.
Yeah.
Looks
This
like he's
is
being
the
a
show
chicken
now.
shit.
Fuck, we're an hour and 20 minutes into the show.
Defend yourself. Be a boxer. Put your guard up.
Yeah, I got some haymakers for him, so you better put his guard up. Stevie Lou, where are you? Looking like a bag of shit now. Let's see. Is he on Rock Bottom Podcast? Probably. All right.
By taking a shower, did you mean you were on another podcast? Is that what it is?
Yeah, Jesus. Is he back with Stuttering John? I'm really curious to know.
Here we go. Please answer, you fucking bitch. Answer.
Your call has been forwarded.
Yeah, he's blowing us off. What a
Oh.
chicken shit. Chicken shit. Chicken shit.
What
Stevie
are you
Lou's a
afraid
chicken.
of? It's a quad, a Bobby, a Lemmy, and a gay guy. What are you afraid of?
Obviously, he don't have the right fucking answers to all of this shit, so he's pussing out. What a puss.
Don't be afraid of the internet. People gotta have a thicker skin. You gotta know if you're gonna have a presence on the web, you gotta be able to take the punches when they come. I don't get it.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I thought he'd have at least. I'm gonna just say you're a pussy.
Come on, Stevie. You're better than this.
Yeah, Stevie, come on, dude.
Stevie. Come on, chat. Lead him on.
I thought we were buds, man.
No.
Defend your manhood. That's all we want. Defend your manhood.
All right. Call him a pussy. Being a pile of shit. Geez, douche canoe. Can Quad take a punch? Let's find out. Yes, I can take a punch, actually. That was one of my fortes as a man, a walking man. I could very, very well take a punch. Yes. That was one of my strengths. And I hit like a ton of bricks.
The NLO Discord just to shit on Stevie with everybody else now that he fucking ghosted us.
That's what I was doing yesterday. That's right. Yeah, Melted Army. If you're looking for some new recruits, you might have at least a couple more. Me and Lemmy, we'll join your army of anti-Stevie Lou's. We'll do it. We will do it. And also, yeah, you fuckers, if you're in the chat and you have not subscribed to our channel yet, we're like just a couple away from a grand 1,000 fucking subscribers. So if you are in here and you're not subscribed to our channel, help us out. Come on, do a good thing for a small channel like ours and just give us a subscribe and also hit that notification button. Absolutely.
Smash that like button while you're there too.
Hit the what?
Might as well.
Smash that like button while you're there too.
No, you hit the like button and you smash to subscribe. Come on. How many times do I got to say it? You should have it memorized now. Your script. But while we're at it, let's go ahead and do the Ring of Honor members. Pam I Am, Saint Ranger, American Cupcake, Little Lemmy, Bobby Nick, Sketty 2 John, Bobby, David Bybee, Reed Street Soap, Isaac Walmart, and I just wanted to point out that we have Deadful as our newest Ring of Honor member, and I just forgot to mention that we had two new ones, Isaac Walmart and Deadful. And of course our Backyard Boss member is David Chandler, the one, the only David Chandler. No one can better him in the Dabbleverse. Rotting Jules, Dana, sub for Lemmy. Why wouldn't you sub for me, Dana? What did I ever do? Sub for me. I like you.
Guys.
You seem like a good gal.
Yes.
We're all a team now. We're team fuck zero dork phony.
Got you, bitch. You're mine now.
She was already on that team, but now she's doubling down. I feel weird trying to do a what do they call that? Countdown clock for what's it been? 180 days allegedly. Since she's got her fucking money from that rip-off grifter. Right on. I love these comments, douche canoe. Fuck you. I'm not going to read all of them. Rotting Jewels, because the ladies get the smoke.
I got some smoke for you.
Bam.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised Stevie Lou's being a biatch for sure, dude. That surprises me.
It disappoints me more than anything.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
So, I mean...
Honestly, I was looking forward to fucking being my friend. You know? I don't know.
Same. He's been MIA for a while. He was off Twitter for a while. He was cryptic on Twitter beforehand. It was tripping me out.
Right. Well, I hope he's getting laid or something.
For real.
I hope something good is not. Yeah, that. Yeah, I hope he's getting blasted in the ass by a monster dong right now because he deserves it.
Truth be told, he looks like shit. I saw him on MLC the other day. He looks like shit. Sorry, Stevie. I love you. You look like shit.
I mean, that's part of the deal when you're going through a breakup, though, right? That shit happens.
He's going through a lot. He needs to just like escape the internet, take a long break. Not a week, a month. Come back when the waters are not frilly.
The black one.
Yeah, Mud Sharks Unite. Stevie could be having a midlife crisis. Nimrob71. Hopefully he found a nice guy.
I have faith. I have a feeling he's gonna be here. He's gonna be here. It might not be for a little bit, but he'll be here before the end of the show.
Yeah. So I was wondering though, like I had a couple questions for him. I'm just so curious. I would love to know, like, how did he get Kate Meany's phone number? Why did he get Kate Meany's phone number?
His dick.
You're ugly.
Is that's why? Because he's ugly?
Sausage full of all the dicks.
And I really am curious why he decided a white knight for fucking Kate Meany that night. It still boggles my mind, like what thought was going through his mind at the time.
Boobs, puss,
Nice hard cock.
sex, all the above.
Yeah, she's close.
That's
Like
the other
anal.
thing I noticed lately. Yeah, like anal.
Yeah.
So like he'll go on Stuttering John show and MLC, and have you ever seen this where he has like a small amount of a drink in the bottom of like a big glass, and they're all drinking, and these are drinking shows, and he's trying to pass himself off as like a drinker. Have you seen this?
No, and I know he doesn't drink very often. He's not a drinker.
Yeah, I don't think he can because he has like stomach issues or whatever. We all know that. But then I see him go on these other shows, and instead of just having like a normal drink, like a fucking normal human being, like a full glass of Pepsi or whatever, like he has this tiny little amount of a drink in a big glass, like as if it's a shot or like a hard alcohol. And I think he's a fake drinker, dude. That's not a fact. I just noticed this like recently on MLC.
You don't have to
then-
do that, my dude. You don't have to fake being an alcoholic. You could just be a normal guy that smokes weed, Steve. You don't have to do that.
And speaking of that, he smokes more weed than any person I've ever seen. Like, dude, the dude doesn't stop smoking weed. Therefore, you don't have to drink. We all know that. Like, people that get high as fuck like that do not have to drink because you're already wasted. So why would you fake drink? It's a fucking weird one. Is Dr. Chow in here? I see reference to him. Little Lemmy, stop it. You can't do that.
Listen, I'm actually trying to get Rotting Jules a sub, and I can't like specifically gift her a sub. So I was trying to see if I could sweep her up in a 10 spot or something. I want her to be able to watch the members only show from last night.
Right. Well, it's $3. Dude, we need to like, well, we could just fucking Venmo. We could Venmo her $3. Jesus.
I do hate how YouTube doesn't allow you to do that. Like gift particular.
I know
people.
that's
Yeah.
They'll catch on.
So Little Lemmy gifted 10 BYB podcast memberships. Hell yes. Thank you very much, Little Lemmy. I guess you just gave YouTube money and like spread out the wealth that you had in your pocket. I don't understand.
You're
but
welcome.
Thank you. I don't fucking fuck me.
It's a man's way of saying thank you.
No, it's a man's way of saying stop it. Stop it. No, it's great. And stop it. It's awesome, but stop it. All right. Well, we got topics, says Melton. I mean, if only Melton were here to fucking see me say that, he would be excited, I'm sure. We'll get into topics instead of. Would you guys rather do topics, or would you rather watch some of one Ray DeVito's comedy?
Oh,
A little bit both.
A little bit of both?
A little bit
All
both.
right. Option A, yeah, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Absolutely.
Sure, why not?
I have not actually watched any of this set. Oh, no. I did watch some of this. Let me pull up the right one. His dry bar set. Can you play dry bar? It's on YouTube. I guess if they put it on YouTube, it's fair use, right? Fuck, I should have checked.
Should be.
All right, we're going to watch some of it, and if it gets struck, so be it. We'll just fix it later. Uno momento. We got a phone call. Let's take it. It's guess who?
Stevie Lou?
The black one.
Why? Is it
Hello, Ray DeVito. You are live on air. How's it going, buddy?
All right, what's up? What I missed?
Stevie Lou was supposed to come on tonight and kiss our asses and make up for all the fucked up thing he's done to us lately, but instead he decided to blow us off. What's up with you?
What did he do to piss you guys off? What happened?
Well, he pulled this work thing and hasn't been around for 2 weeks now. And that's pretty much where it's been at. And he was supposed to come on tonight and maybe talk about things, but he gave us the big blow off.
He's the hot ticket, as he called himself, the hot ticket in this world. I don't know. I was just checking in with you guys. How's everyone else? How's Mr. A and Little Lemmy and?
How's little Emmy? Say hi, little Emmy.
Hi, Ray. I was hoping you were
I
here.
can't hear anybody, but
She said hi, Ray.
Is Ray single?
Well, tell us this. So we got you here on the phone. Maybe we can ask you one quick question. How did you feel getting the boot today from Daddy because you've been hanging out in Discord?
No, I haven't been hanging on Discord. I was in there to promote my Columbus Funny Bone show. I was in there for 2 minutes, but everyone's in like Discord stuff. I'm going to address it on my stream, but no, Kevin and I were talking about something way different yesterday, and I thought that's why he was calling me. But,
Right. Are you
I
gonna?
thought that's what he was calling me, and Discord's nothing. Like Discord's like it's nothing. You know who's in there? KB, Teamster Tim, his friends. But I was in there for 1 minute just because like they did this video thing. I never did a video thing in Discord. I've never been in Discord before, and I was in it for like 30 seconds to see this video thing, and that was it. So
Cool.
This whole thing's stupid. Like,
yeah, the internet has AIDS, right?
What's stupid about it?
No, it doesn't. No, this fucking Dabbleverse dumb shit has AIDS.
Well, it's terminally ill.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sure.
We were gonna watch some of your dry bar comedy special right when you called. It's funny that you called when you did. Do you think that'll get a strike, or do you think is that cool with you?
Yeah, I don't get. I'm going live in 10 minutes, so I'm gonna do my own shit. But that's why I was calling you to see if you wanted to jump on. I'll send you the link. If you want to jump on with me when you're done. But no, go ahead, watch it. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead and watch it.
Awesome. All right, Ray. Thanks, buddy.
Well,
You heard it from the horse's mouth or the ass's mouth. Well, however they say that, I forget.
The
It's
horse's
saying,
ass.
isn't it?
Oh.
The horse's
Finishing
ass.
in the
You heard it
mouth.
from the. Ooh, look at Jake Hudson doing work. Jake Hudson, I just added Rotting Jewels on YouTube. Good job, buddy. Yeah, it's good to see you around. I don't remember the last time I seen Jake Hudson in our fucking
It's been a while.
in our little verse. I think the last thing I heard Jake say was
BYB, fuck you.
Oh dear.
Whoa, Jay, calm down, buddy. Calm down. It's all right. We'll squash you, bud. It's all right, bud. We'll squash you. Yeah, we will. We'll squash it. So I should do a Stevie Lou, right? Like end this show right now and go jump over on Ray's show. True.
I don't know.
I don't know. You don't know what I should do? I don't know what I should do. No,
I know.
let's
I
check
would
this
like
out.
you just to call him out on every fucking thing.
Those are your
There's
two options.
so much I can call him out on right now.
All right, let's go ahead and
great.
say hello to our newest guest. Wow, look at this guy. Oh, hey, Bright Eyes. Hey, Bushy Tail.
What the fuck?
You're muted.
It's my boyfriend.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not. Hey, everybody.
What are you wearing? What kind of jacket are you wearing?
Miami Vice.
This is a motherfucking Lyle and Scott. It's Scottish. I got it from some gay dudes.
As you do.
Oh, okay.
You look like you could fit right in with some gay dudes. Let's just be honest with starting with that.
Right now, you do.
I don't know.
All right, what? Do me a favor, Granny. Why don't you tell us all about your day and whatever you want to talk about for a couple minutes while I let my dogs out?
Yeah, get it out.
Wait till I get the gay dudes closed.
You got the gay dudes closed now.
Did I say that? Yeah, I did.
Absolutely.
Get the jizz stains out and.
I don't recall saying that. I don't think I ever said that. That sounds like AI to me, dude.
That's not AI.
More of a fruit.
I wish somebody would make an AI of Granny. Oh my God, the fun we would have.
It's not possible. Corn and I have been trying to do it for months.
No, the funniest Granny AI would probably just be made by Granny anyway.
Yeah. But yeah. Got the gay dude's clothes. They kind of fit a little bit. He's a little taller than me, but I think he was Brazilian, you know what I mean? Great sense of style.
You gave him a Brazilian. So what does AI stand for? Anal invasion?
Yep.
No.
Is that what you meant by AI? You did AI?
No.
You showed up just in time for us to watch some of Ray DeVito's greatest hits on WATV. Here we go. We got Dry Bar special. I'm sure he's gonna have a C word joke some built into this set. Let's see some.
I watched this.
Oh my God! What?
Ray's a stand-up comedian? Like a for real one?
This is actually.
You didn't know?
No, I thought he was just a guy on the internet.
No,
I think
I mean,
an actual one.
It's a loose definition. That's a loose definition.
Whoa.
He's all right.
Whoa. I mean, he's no
makes
Chad
money.
Zumach or nothing, right? As Chad Zumach would say.
He makes money out of it. Look at the closed captioning. It says audience cheering. Look at that.
I mean, I
They
can't shit
were
on the
quite
guy.
receptive.
Clap for me.
Good dinner, Ray. Look at you go.
So when you go into a special, they tell you that you're supposed to clap or fucking laugh. So that's built in. So ignore the audience always. Number one thing on a special, ignore the audience because they're fucking put up to it. It would be funnier if you walked an entire audience and they filmed that, if you ask me.
As Ray is known to do.
What is he known to do?
Walk an entire fucking audience with his stand-up comedy.
He might. No, so that's the thing everybody said about his special, the secret show they were doing during the pandemic. They were all saying that they just they weren't necessarily laughing because he's funny. They were laughing because he's one of their buddies, and that they're just like pining him on, like allegedly. I'll say that because I wasn't there and I have no fucking idea. So I have just heard this from everyone that was there, except for Ray himself. He said he did great. I asked him, and that's what he said. He did great. Let's see some of this. Dry Bar. Let's hear it.
Nice. I love it. They asked me, what backdrop do you want? And I'm like, can you make it look like my uncle's garage from 1987? So, perfect.
All right. That's funny. Good opener. So obviously he was sitting at the bar and saying that, right? Think he thought that up right as it came time. Yeah. Granny, come on. Let's give opinions on his shit. We're going to have to break this down. That's what we're doing here.
I don't want to talk about what Ray's uncle did to him, all right? I don't know why he brought that shit up.
Well, he did it to him in the garage, for one.
Well, yeah, clearly in front of speakers.
Well.
There was some deep throat involved, apparently.
How many fucking clips do you have? No, I didn't fucking say that right then.
You just said that. I heard you say it just now.
Flip it.
No, I do. Fuck.
I
just
regret
play
not
shit.
watching you jack off.
Do you now?
No, I didn't just fucking say that. This shit is fucked up. Play the goddamn thing, Ray.
No, okay. Well, that was good. That was a good icebreaker.
It's good times, man. Yeah, the fact that I can.
Wait. Okay, he looks like the dude from. I'm gonna look it up. Stripes. He absolutely looks like that guy in Stripes, the goofy dude.
The black one. Reference 1987 lets you know that I'm over 40. Yeah. Oh, yes. Some enthusiasm for that. Dude, I'm jealous of the kids today. Like, they got the internet to shame their parents into paying attention to them. Yeah, something we didn't have. I realized this a couple years ago when I was having anxiety attacks. I'm at the doctor's office, and she goes, all right, she goes, before I give you any medication, she goes, I want to know, what do you take for your ADHD? I was like, this is the first time anyone's ever told me that I have that. She's like, wow, anxiety and ADHD? You had to be bouncing off the walls when you were a kid. How did your parents handle that? I'm like, they hit me?
Okay.
Which I do not condone hitting kids. No one but ADHD and anxiety, like, I could not stand still. Right? Like, what are you gonna do? A timeout? I can't stand still. Now I gotta go stand in the corner and look at a wall for an hour? Right? Forget that. Just smack me. Let me go run around in a yard. Like, trying to fix ADHD and anxiety with a timeout be like trying to stop someone's asthma attack by having them do jumping jacks. I got.
He was on a roll there. I mean, Gino says he sucks. What do you guys think? Did he suck, or was that pretty good?
Ray, get him. I wish a cane would come out and snatch him off the fucking stage.
It was
Granny,
good
did
enough.
you just say boo or moo?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Boo!
I mean, it's not gut wrenching laughing, but I chuckled.
It's a slow start. No doubt, like, the beginning sucked. It sucked. But everybody knows that when it comes to, like, stand-up comedy, you have to give the beginning a slide. Just let them work into it.
Well, okay, so when he was talking about his uncle in the very beginning, Chops, I swear I thought you made an O face.
It was very much a, you don't talk about that.
I think you came in your pants. It looked like you jizzed. When he was talking about his uncle, all of a sudden you made this weird face like you were coming.
Oh, the
Give me
past
that big sausage.
Like some it was almost like some memory had popped in your head.
When certain words are said live, like it just happens.
Like uncle?
Yeah, stop saying it. Stop it.
I like licking men's meats.
I'm never going to understand. It's men's meats. I swear that's the word.
Granny, there was a mean guy in the chat making him say all kinds of horrible things, and I don't think he thought it was that big of a deal. But hearing it back, what do you think, Chops?
It's innocent. Men's meat.
There's nothing innocent about what you do.
Wait, he was reading?
No, I'm just saying it. Like,
no, yeah, he just said it out of nowhere. He just said he likes men's meats and stuff.
Granny, when you go out to work and you need to make men's meat in order to, like, just pay your rent and everything, like, is that not the fucking thing? Men's meat.
Men's meat.
Men's meat.
I think Chops likes sausages full of dicks.
I just want to make money.
Full of all the dicks.
This is what Ray DeVito will do to a motherfucker. I'm telling you that right the fuck now. See what you've done?
Yeah, he put us in a good mood. Exactly, Granny. He put us in a good mood because he's hilarious. Exactly. Great point. Good
because
point.
Of the men's meat.
Because of the man's meat. It's all about the man's meat, right, Granny?
Men's meat.
No.
Never about
I've
that.
not come blasted in a while.
For some reason, I doubt that statement was true. I have a feeling you have been cum blasted recently.
I'll take all the gay shit.
I wish I was.
You had a lot to say tonight about gay stuff, Chumps. Least of which was all the talk about Broadway shows and Barbie. Jesus.
I'm repping the shirt. I can't help it.
He was a closeted homosexual. You do know
he's
that, right?
a theater kid. You don't even have to call him a homosexual. Just say he's a theater kid, and we'll all assume he is a gay.
Okay.
I'm Tom Cruise.
My nieces and nephews, and like my sister, like she's changed over the years. But like my niece, when my niece was 8, I got her a Barbie for an 8-year-old girl. I thought that.
Holy shit, Chops! This should be exciting for you. This joke's right up your alley, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. Yeah, this is right up your alley. Barbie talk.
Absolutely.
Now Ray is getting into my pants. Keep talking, Ray.
Ray's trying to get in your pants? Is that what you just said?
Uh-huh, absolutely.
Wow.
I got nieces and nephews, and like my sister, like she's changed over the years. But like my niece, when my niece was 8, I got her a Barbie for an 8-year-old girl. I thought that was nice. My sister gave me grief. She goes, Barbie is not appropriate because she is gonna grow up and expect to look like Barbie. Yeah, I think that's ridiculous because when I was a kid, I had toys I never expected to turn into Chewbacca. And besides, you need toys to be fantasy, right? You do. If they're realistic, they be depressing. Say, hey, what do you got there? Some Transformers? The kid's like, no, I got a Steve in his cubicle. He's complete with 30 grand of student loan debt. A bunch of antidepressant medications. But he's got a bunch of staplers he can just get from a supply closet whenever he wants. It's different, man.
And that was pretty good, wasn't it?
No. Not the most impressive.
I thought it was pretty good, and I'm really surprised that Chops didn't dig all the Barbie stuff. But let's just skip all of the bullshit because we have something in store for you folks. We have one guest appearance. Can you guys guess who that might be?
No.
The black one. Stevie Lou?
No. The black one. Yes, it is the black one himself.
The black one himself. Oh, okay.
The dark, evil master of works. The evil empire. The dark lord himself.
Look who finally decided to show up.
Get
What
that
up, Stevie
fucking
Lou?
shit off the screen. Don't you ever put... I never gave Ray permission to use that story about me. And I told him about my cubicle job in confidence.
Oh, we didn't realize that was about you, Stevie.
He said Steve, so.
Yeah, that was a real fucking Ray level joke right there.
I wish you had a fucking gamma ray joke that infected your brain.
Appreciate it.
Because then you'd have cancer.
I know.
Beloved
it is
chatter.
a brain cancer joke.
All right, one last chat before we get into the nasty, gritty shit. Beloved chatter, Ray is a professional comic despite the typical critique. Definitely better planned than off the cuff. Yes, I have to read Beloved Chatter's chats because he's fucking gifted and he was the Beloved Chatter of 2023. So give credit where credit is due. But now it's time to get fucking nasty. Stevie Lou, we don't want to do fucking works. Why do you do fucking works?
I turned down a lot of money for Rock Bottom tonight to be here. So don't fuck this up like you do everything else. Okay? Listen,
yeah, exactly. Trying to turn it on me already.
It's going to be tough for you. This is going to be like trying to explain mathematics to a monkey. You know, that's basically not you, Chops, not you, Chops.
Oh,
but okay, since it's the football season, you know, this is like, you know, a Pop Warner football team asking a professional football player, you know, like, what's wrong with you? Why do you do the things you do? And then me put in the position where I got to fucking explain what a safety blitz is to you fucking nincompoops. You know?
It's
Yeah,
Stevie.
sure.
Stevie, hold
People
on.
pull stunts in the NFL sometimes, and sometimes it works. Sometimes when you fucking blitz the safety. Sometimes you get burnt. Sometimes you fall on your face. But the motherfuckers who take the chance, who are out here putting on a show, being entertaining, actually being entertaining, Ian Hawk. Imagine that. Doing this day to day or however long I've been doing it, it's a different story. Okay. And I'm glad that you guys are here coming along for the ride. It's been a pleasure. So go ahead.
Stevie, you know that it's the postseason and football season is actually over. The season is over. It's postseason. Actually, the only game left is Super Bowl. So the season is technically over.
Get him out of here. All right, I'm leaving if you don't get him out of here. I'm leaving if you don't get him out of here right now. I'm leaving. No, I'm not. I would never do the Gino.
Keanu Thompson, monkeys can do like puzzles and shit. That's mathy.
The blacks.
You leave your ex-boyfriends out of this, Keanu.
All right. So did you learn to do? So Stevie Lou, did you learn to do works on Eastside Dave, or did you teach Eastside Dave to do works?
There was, shit would happen. All I brought up Eastside Dave one time to you fucking nudniks was that when I did break the desk, the best part of that was everyone was asking, was that real? Was it fake? Was it real? Was it fake? Still to this goddamn day, people ask me, hey, what was that real or fake? So that's one of the best things for an audience, whether they like it or not. Whether after the fact they want to fucking bitch and moan and quit the Sunday night show and act like you're a white knight over it, that's all on you. There's no rules to this shit. We're not fucking heart surgeons. We're podcasting, slap your dick around and rub your clit around horse shit podcast here, okay? We had one of the best stories going that, truth be told, I orchestrated that. I got us to the spot where we were at. And while we were there, I happened to see another door open. Okay. Now, was that door the legs of a woman with a vagina in the middle of it? You got me. Okay. You got me there. Now, two things that I want to mention. One,
I'm gay.
Two,
holy shit! Nothing matters anymore. Nothing matters anymore.
Yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad there's no clips of chops that would embarrass him ever out there.
No, my dude, that's the problem. That's my thing. But the thing is, it's not your thing, and that's why it's coming back. Type of
Number one, licking men's meats.
Whoa, Jesus, chops. All right,
I'm sorry, it's okay. Can I mince your meat sometimes?
Two things really quick. Besides the situation with my wife, which I never looked for sympathy over that. It was just a reality of how things. It came out one day when fucking Gustav was offering apartments in New York City, and I'm in need of a new place. So it came out. Okay, I like to be real. I don't use that shit. I don't talk about it on air. As a matter of fact, it's gotten me in some hot water for ever bringing it up in the first place. So I'm not moving into that anymore. It's all good. If people want to make threats, if people want to talk about her, at this point, you're just some nobodies, some strangers that I don't know on the internet making shit up, talking shit. Doesn't affect me. Secondly, though, I had a serious situation with a primary family member who was rushed to the hospital very recently. Okay. I'm not going to use that for any reason. I'm not going to get into the details whatsoever. But over the last week and a half, I had someone very, very close to me, my immediate family, have a life-threatening situation. Very, very shocking and surprising. So I've had some shit that I've had to deal with, not using that as an excuse. But people like, Lemmy, God bless you, saying like, oh, Stevie's looking like shit these days. He's not looking so hot. Sure. That episode where I was on Stuttering John, where I was in that white sweater on my phone. I had just gotten off the phone with another family member talking about that really serious situation. So I haven't been in the greatest spot. And that's why I decided, you know what? Maybe it is a good time to maybe take a little Twitter break for a day or two. Maybe, you know what, going on Discord and having the same Spurgtopia idiots who've infiltrated NLO's Discord just nonstop trashing and trolling me no matter what I said. You know what? I was like, maybe I could go without that for a few days. And then when I came back,
they booted you out of there now, so you won't have to worry about it, right?
They didn't boot me.
Yeah, they did.
A very emotional one very emotional little bitch took it on his own.
What's his name?
He's a cunt.
The black one.
He thought that he thought he had my spot on here. It was like, I'm a guy. And then, the whole time he's a fucking like, talk about you guys are playing Pop Warner. That boy can't even crawl. Like he thinks that he's a fucking big dog.
So you do think you're better than us? What are you playing? Are you playing AAA? What's up? Where are we at, Stevie Lou? We were talking about that earlier. That you might have a little bit
I do have a
bigger
lot
head.
more. Like you guys said it yourself. I mean, besides Lemmy, no one here has any entertainment experience. No one's ever been on stage. No one's ever been on a stage before. No one's ever, done this for a long time. I've got now like 7 or 8 years of work under my belt. And I mean, it's just like Malcolm Gladwell sort of thing. It's just how it works, man. Like, I'm also a better boxer than you guys because you guys don't box. I fucking box all the time. Now, you know what I mean? So like,
there was a day.
I'm going to say that, and that's true.
I'm a better fencer than you. I can wear whitey tighties way fucking better than you. I can do anal better than you. What the fuck is your excuse now?
That
I can do anal. Oh, glad I didn't.
100%. I get paid to do anal. You do anal for free. What's your excuse? What the fuck?
All right. You're going to have to assume that the chat was going to be nasty and coming at you tonight.
This isn't nasty. This is just dumb. How do you sleep with someone on the phone? I don't think this man's ever had sex.
No. I think he's referring to when you said you fell asleep to Kate Meany that one night.
But read that. Read that. Is that what that says?
I am hot. Why were you sleeping with Kate on the phone late?
Not how sex works. It's not how sex works, Ian. And I'm going to want to refer you to a medical book about that.
If Granny was falling asleep with another chick on the phone, that'd be a fucking problem.
Sure. So I know you.
All right, let's go through let's hit all the notes.
Let's get to that one thing there, though. You asked earlier, where did she get my phone number from?
Yes. No. Where did you get her phone number from?
She reached out to me and asked for my phone number when she first ran aground with Gino and Melton. We had a couple of conversations on how she should handle things. And to tell you the truth, I told her that she needs to fucking relax, lay the fuck back, and go with it. As a matter of fact, I was the one who told her, stop wearing long sleeve shirts if they're making fun of your arms. You're making it worse for yourself. Like, Stevie, I was the one who told her, wear t-shirts and tell them to fuck themselves.
Stevie, though, then why didn't you tell her that night that just let them do what they're going to do? Let them tag you. Why did you?
Bobby, because that was weeks after I had first spoken to her, and I gave up on that. And I knew that she clearly wasn't going to listen because multiple people told her that, and she didn't fucking listen. She's been doing her own thing. And to me, I'm like, okay, now I see someone who needs to learn a lesson on their own. I've been in that position many times where I've been going on the wrong path. Everyone's telling me I'm going on the wrong path. I don't listen to them until I finally fucking walk headfirst into a pricker bush. And then
she learned more from me that night, Stevie Lou.
She did. Absolutely. And you know what, too? This was another point that I didn't get to was after that night, she deactivated her Twitter and she went fucking missing and wasn't on fucking social media. She wasn't on podcasts anymore. So there was no angle for me to try to continue to work anymore. She fucking removed a lot from that situation.
She never did.
What?
She was going to annihilate Lemmy, and she never did. That was
absolutely
the position that
she got. Oh, come on.
That was a position, but
I've never once
that she put herself
tried
in.
to say that Kate did anything that night besides get fucking completely manhandled, woman-handled.
Look, Stevie.
Wait till AC, then she'll really get manhandled, right?
If
I can do anal better than you.
Oh shit! If she had said that she was hammered that night, she was on Xannies, she was on anything, anything.
She was pretty fucked up, and I was fucked up too. All right, I want to say too that I don't drink that much. You guys were on something, and then you were asking me about how
Stevie,
break the fourth wall.
Let me finish. Stevie, you got to let me finish, buddy. This is what people hate about you. You never let people finish the statement. Okay? I hate to say it, my dude, but right now you're on the slate. You're on the chopping scale.
All right, then get to it. Then get to it. Get to it. What were you saying?
So what I was getting to is that she was zannied. She was obliterated. She didn't know exactly what she was doing. And she came on the internet. She threatened somebody that we really like. She said she was going to obliterate her. And when
she
you
was in the
make
chat, she was in the chat first, and then I called her. Yes, Chops. Let's get this straight.
She was in the. She said, "Let me on."
Off the fucking path. I'm going to interrupt you, as I will, and you're going to have to accept that I'll interrupt you when you're wrong.
I'll accept it.
Okay, and not fucking lose your shit about it. Okay? She was in the chat. She was talking shit. I called her and said, "Come on the show." Because I wanted to fucking have a good time with that shit. Okay. And then on the phone, bring up that question from Shit Dick again, really quick. Because while I was on the phone with her, I went off screen, and in my dumb, little bit drunk brain of brains, I was like, oh my goodness, I've got a storyline to try to work. Okay. And that's why I went back on and gave that dumb ultimatum. And then as soon as the episode was over, I was in the backstage with everybody going, ha 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 ha, ah, ha 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 ha, ah, ha 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 ha. Was I not? Was I not?
You set her up?
Yeah, you were, but
I couldn't have set her up because I told, I mean, I had nowhere to go after because she disappeared for fucking a week.
Yeah,
and a
but
half.
it's like I was already
that I wasn't even.
We were already set at putting her name on the thing, so it wasn't even a thing.
I knew
like
you were
stuck yourself kind of like flailing. That's kind of how it works out.
No, not flailing at all. Do you think for a second I thought you were gonna go, oh, okay, yeah, we will take her name off of it? I knew full fucking well what I was doing when I did it. Okay, like let's not act like that I'm dumb here and I didn't think that this was gonna go the way
I just thought you might. I just thought you were trying to do like look good maybe in Brandon's eyes, like protecting Kate Meany, like white knighting for.
No, I just thought, hey, we have the most eyeballs we've had ever on us right now, and why not pull a stunt? That's all I did was pull a stunt. And then I told you guys afterward, hey, it was a stunt. It was all bullshit. We'll figure out how we're going to come out of it somehow. Okay. Then she went AWOL and I had a fucking family situation. It made it a lot tougher. Okay. Then, sure, I was the one who eventually broke and did DM Melton. Okay. I'll admit that I fucking broke the work. I was the one who didn't have the fucking poker fucking face to hold it. I've got a mule face, not a poker face.
You're not a good actor.
I don't know, man. I think I had a lot of people fucking fooled. I had Ian Hawke's ass fooled like a bitch. All right. He believed it. Did he not believe every little fucking thing? You see how that motherfucking dude got so clowned and hurt about it over this? I think he believed it. I think I get an Academy Award from the Ian Hawke Academy. No?
Not
necessarily. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. You know,
well,
you're wrong. Maybe I will have one of those Chesterfields.
I'll be honest with you. I believed it until after the fucking show ended and you started laughing. And then I knew it was a work.
I also got to say, Stevie, we know it doesn't matter what we think. We know what's a work. We know what's not a work. What depends on is what does the audience know? What does the audience know?
Yeah, they don't need to know. It is what it is.
It doesn't matter what they know, but that's the thing. They know what they know. It doesn't matter what you said off stream. It doesn't matter what you say to us in general. It matters what you say right here, right now. So if you were to explain to them that you're looking for Kate Meany, or if you're looking for this, you're trying to do that, they're not going to understand. They're going to go, no, still fuck you.
Sure.
You
fine.
still try to do work on us.
No. I think both of you I think because we're run into so many idiots on the internet that you forget that there are actually intelligent people in the chat.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? A
Bless
lot
you.
of intelligent
Bless
people
you.
in the chat. And you can't
Bless you.
work the crowd. The crowd controls.
Yeah, they get pissed
work.
off when you would do works. Some people do.
Pissed off.
Not
but-
all of them.
Pissed off,
Some
but
of them
they-
like
but they-
it. I get
pissed-
that part too.
Pissed off. They could shut the fuck up about us for the past week and a half. We've been on fucking goddamn. Shuli's been covering BYB. Melton's been covering BYB. They've been talking about me nonstop for fucking a week and a half. And dumbass Ray going, oh, Stevie calling himself the hot ticket. Kevin called me the hot ticket, Ray. You're just jealous that you don't get called the hot ticket. You get called the slow man. You know, so like I get why you're gonna try to fucking get all tight when you see me rising right past Ray as, you know, one of the most talked about and controversial people in this Dabbleverse right now. Whether you
He's
like
the
it or
number
not,
one son.
whether you like me or not, I don't give a fuck, because the majority of you are just strangers on the internet watching this for entertainment purposes. I hate to like break down reality for you, but what is.
All right, let's get into the next point, which I wanted to bring up. The Ian Hawk quad, and I hung out most of the day today, which is true. Stevie was messaging men about me all day. So, like, are you at war with him, and then you're just going back and forth to everyone else to try to
men would mean multiple men? Is that what right? Right?
I believe so.
No. So what happened was Ian again got really emotional yesterday when he found out when his world was ruined. And he got all fucking rage quitty because he got he then was throwing me out of Discords, and one of them happened to be Dabble Storian's Discord. And then on top of that, he said some unkind stuff that he's saying he never said, but he said it. You know, he's been posting shit about, you know, not me. Again, this is between me and Ian, and he's trying to target people other than me, which again proves what a fucking scumbag loser he fucking is, and a coward. Ian Hawk is a coward. We all know this, okay? And he was fucking here. He didn't belong here. You know, he wasn't supposed to be here. Like, it was a joke that you even brought him around. I'm sure he did a lot of free work for you, Derek. I'm sure he did a lot of free shit for you, which is nice to get a bunch of fucking production work for your show for free. You know what I mean? Like that was very cool to get that done. And now he's a little fucking loser. So Ian went and he banned me from Dabble Storian's chat, and then was posting all this shit in the NLO Discord, and I was getting people were sending me messages about it. So I was like, all right, whatever, I'll let this guy know. You know? I gotta say,
go for it.
Well, I messaged Dabble Storian and told him, hey, listen, your boy Ian Hawk is
Stevie, hold on here. I've heard this Ian Hawk guy before. I've heard his name so much. Only from you guys. I don't know who the fuck he is.
No, he gets talked about quite a bit. He's been on the lips of many people lately. WATP.
So he's a big hold on.
Joey C.
He's a big donator to NLO. That's why he's a moderator.
He doesn't actually
NLO,
donate to
and he sends a lot. What are you talking about, buddy? Are you
no, like the $3,000 thing?
No, it doesn't have to be $3,000. He does send, like, I've watched
the brisket thing's a rumor.
I'm not talking about that, buddy. Like, why are you bringing up some random shit? Like, you want to fucking white knight?
No, I was just throwing out all the points that everyone else says.
Your boy Ian Hawk is a bitch.
I'm going to straighten this out tonight. We're going to get in between.
He got real emotional. Can you not understand how emotional he was? Like, you can go back.
No, I was hanging out with him when you were arguing with him today, and he wasn't emotional. He was laughing.
I wasn't arguing. Wait, no, he was the one who's blocking me What? So then, if he's not emotional, why is he blocking me from chats? It seems like that's a bitch move. Yeah, is that a bitch boy move or no?
I don't even know what he blocked you for, honestly.
Okay, I'm asking you a straight question, Derek. Is the move where you mute and block someone, but then continue to talk shit about them, is that a manly move or is that a bitch fucking girl move? Which one?
I mean,
Derek, answer the question.
He mods that thing so he can boot anyone he wants to, and apparently he told Melton he booted you.
Yeah, but for what? For what? There are specific rules for banning, and I didn't break none of them. I broke his heart. That's what I broke. So that's why he booted me, and he's a little bitch for that. And if you can't see that, Derek, you've got blinders on, and you're trying to preserve your little relationship with him, and that's kind of
gay.
That's kind of gay.
I'm trying to straighten all of this out and keep it fucking.
Sounds like you're trying to straighten out your dick into his butt, to be honest, because it sounds like you got.
I'm trying to straighten out.
You've
been inaccurate about some of the things you said.
What?
So I'm going to try to straighten that out.
What?
You said that he wanted your spot on BYB, and that like you've been bugging him about that, and that's. I had made an offhanded joke on a Sunday. I think it was or Friday. Friday, I was saying like, you're taking Stevie Lou's spot. That was my joke. He never actually said that.
No, he was in the Discord saying that he took my spot and that he was a guy now.
To fuck with you.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. To fuck with me.
I assumed both of you guys were fucking with each other.
He's gonna fuck with me, and then he's gonna kick me out of things while he's fucking with me. Which way is it, Derek? It can't be both. You can't fuck with someone on Discord, but then I have to be thrown out because he's fucked with me. Like, so he's a pussy. He can dish it, but he can't take it. That's like the bottom line is he's not a man. He acts like an actual female. He cannot dish it.
Okay, so what I think
he goes around being a fucking asshole to everybody and thinking that he's got a fucking green card to go do whatever the fuck he wants, and I can't fucking push back a little bit, and I can't get up in his ass and make him fucking rage quit some shit. That's true, bro. You know? So.
Fair enough. Yeah, so I think what pissed him off yesterday, this is the Sunday show, the weekly Dabble review, where you banned Ga while you were in Discord, not on the show, but you were fucking with her in Discord.
Hold on. Fucking with her? You're out of your fucking mind. Whatever knowledge you got about this situation is really fucked up and wrong. Okay? I don't have.
I'm in all those Discords.
I'm not even going to say that.
I'm
not even going to say that woman's name because she's made some really weird fucking extreme claims about me over bullshit. Okay? And then she tries to go and say, all I've done was say you're not funny. Okay? No, you've done more than that. You've done some little fucking bullshit behind the scenes. And that's the problem with these losers like that woman and Ian Hawke is that they pull little gay ops and they try to do it undercover, under secret. And then if they get called out on it, they fucking, oh no, I didn't do it because they're embarrassed of their fucking loser behavior. You guys are fucking losers. I wasn't fucking with you. Okay. That woman conjured that all up in her head. She don't come to this channel and super chat. She's not in the chat. She wasn't a fan of this show. She was just trying to fuck around with me. She got something from the NLO Discord and came running here with it to try to like get me. Do you understand that? You guys weren't talking about that shit. She completely ran from Discord with this thing that she got and super chatted it here that had nothing to do with the show. Stop me when I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. So, okay. So I see her not only super chatting, trying to like get me good with everybody. She thought she had this big get when we all knew that it was a fucking work. She wasn't dropping any news. And then when you didn't respond to it, she then sat and clogged up the chat and was, so answer me, looking for attention whoring. So I fucking blocked her. Okay. And when you fucking blocked Kevin's cough on the other night with Gino, you pulled a bitch move too, bro. So you cannot start fucking throwing stones at me for pulling that when you fucking did the same thing with somebody who didn't deserve to get blocked. Okay. did way less to deserve to get a 24-hour timeout. That's all I did, bro. That's all I did. And if that's a big problem and you got to take away my mod privileges, fuck off. I could give a fuck less about my.
No, well, I mean,
Maybe-
you're
maybe
not.
do me a
You weren't
fucking
like
favor, you know?
on the show. You were like doing other shit.
Yeah, but I was
what the
watching.
problem
No,
I
'cause
had
I was,
with it.
I was
Like,
watching.
if
the
you'd have been
meltdown.
on the show and
Yeah.
then you saw like someone fucking with you, then
I was
that's
watching
one
the
thing.
meltdown. I was watching it. I was sitting at home, laughing my ass off, watching football, watching the meltdown. I was watching Ian Hawke on the show here, like going off and going on. He would like leave the show and run to Discord and like type all these frantic messages. At first, he thought it was maybe balls deep. It was hilarious. It was literally very fun for me to watch these little rats in a rat maze from my bird's eye view. Watch them run around biting each other and fucking trying to bite their way through this maze while I'm just watching, laughing my ass off. You know what I mean? And then I was like, you know what? This bitch has been going out of her way to fuck with me and then play like she didn't have anything personal when she really fucking actually has. So I was like, you know what? Boom. This 24-hour ban thing is going to make her lose her shit. And not only did it make her lose her shit, it made Ian become this fucking dumb, emotional girl. And now we're here. So that's the way I see it. Maybe you see it a different way, but
yeah.
Bob Levy for life, $13.99. Stevie, for the record, I've always fucked with you and Ski, but we've all known the past few weeks was some kind of work. We just don't get it. To what end? And that is the $1 million question, and we've actually already brought that up. To what end? Especially the bending over for Stuttering John part.
I never bent over for Stuttering John. I went on his show.
Sorry.
You're right.
Yeah, if you want to tell me exactly how I was bending over for Stuttering John, please do bring up some specific examples. I was going on his show and having a fucking really good time with it. I don't know where else anyone else wants to fucking if you want to put your opinion on it, go ahead. But as far as I know, I was having a good ass time. Just like I've been having a great time on MLC and doing that there, you know? Like, you realize, Derek, the only reason why Ray DeVito called you tonight to ask you to come on his show is because me. You realize that, right? That's 100%.
He said no. You said no. He asked you first. Is that what you're saying?
No, in general. The reason why you get to go on Rock Bottom, you know, like if I wasn't a part of this process and here and giving you a hand this whole time with stuff and being really cool about it, you know, I've 100% laid a lot out for this program in the past without being asked to, not even doing it, asking for anything in return, just because I kind of like fucking doing that sort of shit, you know? So self-serving, I guess.
That's fucking crazy, dude. I don't get the privilege of going on Rock Bottom, and it really fucking tears me up at night.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm fucking devastated. I'm like,
I'm on
bro,
MLC.
sometimes I just sit there and I jack off and I cry and I'm like, I'll never be on Rock Bottom with Ray DeVito. And then I nut into my own face.
But dude, I go on MLC. I recommend you get on. Then Ray does the thing where as soon as someone goes on MLC, he tries to get them on immediately. Like that's definitely his move.
Which he did. Yes.
So
absolutely.
again, and you've done great with it. You've done great with it, and I'm very proud of what you've done too. So don't let me take this away from you neither. But you know, like if Stevie Lou was never in this universe, it would probably be a different story, man. I don't want to say that it would never be a different story, but it would probably be different, man. So there is maybe something to that. And shit, you know, like I brought you guys along for everything when I was doing when that scumbag Ski Mask, who I hear apparently you're talking to him and getting his side of the story. Let me ask you, did he mention how he used to borrow money from me? He used to ask me to borrow money when he was talking about.
I mean, he showed me all his Venmo receipts or whatever.
But did he mention how
there is money going from you to him a couple times there?
Right. Did he mention that? How it was money that he was asking me to have to borrow money?
No, I saw that there was. He showed
weird.
those.
So
he did show them.
He did.
He showed them.
But he's only talking about. Oh, weird. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there's more to that story than that. You know, it's kind of sad.
Did he pay you back?
No. No, he cut me out of the mix and they just moved on. So I moved on as well. As a matter of fact, he told me that this show sucked and I was ruining the brand by going on this show. He was saying a guy who was in and out of the hospital 3 fucking times for alcohol problems was telling me I had a substance problem and that I was causing problems for them. And that the fact that I got paid a 3-way split for the fucking money I was helping them make was the reason why they could tell me to stop going on BYB because it sucked. And that I needed to stop smoking weed because weed was a problem for me. Okay. That's when I said, fuck you. I'm out. Okay. Because it used to be fun and we had fun making money. And then as soon as that motherfucker started going that route, and fast forward a week later, he's in the hospital again after that. So there's a little more to the story than he wants to put up. All right. And I've been chill and I've tried to leave it alone. But when you start fucking running your mouth about it and shit that he's telling you, that's kind of fucked up. And I'm not going to take that. Sorry.
No, all I said was what he said is the fact that you started doing loose cannon. So whatever, you were splitting money. You were doing the show with him, the MLC wrap-up show. And then that ended and you guys stopped kind of doing that.
The reason why it ended was because he said I was doing BYB and I was smoking weed, and he said that was a problem. So, fuck that.
And then he said you started doing loose cannon after that, correct?
Yeah, I still did it 2 or 3 times.
And then he said you never asked to do loose cannon, and then that you never got super chats.
Excuse me? He said that I never asked him to do loose cannon.
Yeah, that you just started doing it. You had access to the StreamYards, and you just started doing it, and that it never got super chats, so there was no payout there because there was no money coming in.
So did he show you each episode of Loose Cannon and he showed you the monetization? Because that's a lie. That's a lie. I remember David Chandler sending big bucks. And then when David Chandler would PayPal me for a Loose Cannon episode, I would give him money for that without him even being on the episode, Derek. This is so fucking crazy that you can't see how much of a fucking
I'm not invested in that.
I was the one that got them monetized. And he won't mention that. They couldn't get monetized until I went on and helped. Just like this channel couldn't get fucking monetized until I started going on other shows and saying, hey, can you go subscribe to BYB? Just like I fucking did a Ski Mask. Okay, he couldn't get over the 1,000 until I started going on every show and I started promoting Ski Mask. And then that's another thing. They started to say, oh, you're not promoting Ski Mask enough. They were starting to fucking give me shit about what I was doing over them splitting the money that I was making with them. I had Jim fucking Stancil getting a cut of my Stevie and Ski after MLC money that he had nothing to do with. Okay, I was very, very fucking very cool with that situation. And I fucking was overly cool lending money to that guy when he had problems. He would come to me asking for money and I had no problem fucking dishing it out. And now the second that he wants to get weird with things now, fuck that. Fucking on the ground, you fucking thankless bitch. Fuck you, Ski Mask. That's how you want to fucking roll? I was there for you, bro. I was there for you, but now you want to be a dirt motherfucker like that? Psh, that's some scumbag shit, bro. Knew that guy.
So Ian Hawk says,
bare ass.
No one cares about what you're saying right now, Granny. I got a clip of Stevie telling Kevin I'm a great guy. When you were given, I guess you were trashing him on MLC, but you probably have trashed everybody on MLC. That's what happens on MLC, right?
Of course he has a clip. He has clips of me. I'm sure he's obsessed with me. What am I going to do about it? He's a nobody that's a stranger to me who has all the,
and I don't
now
honestly
weird problems with me.
The one thing I'll say about Ian is I do not believe he gives a fuck about being on shows and being a guy.
Yeah, so
being a guy is not a good thing. By the way, being a guy is a negative connotation, FYI. But he said kicking you out was the best way to fuck with you. Look at this, I'm dying right now.
Oh, being a guy is a negative
connotation. He thinks he's got one up.
Dude, you're listening to 4 clowns on Discord. You realize that? You got some shit in your head.
Me?
Over some Spurgtopia.
No, I'm just reading his chat, so that's all I'm doing right now.
Yeah, but just so you know, being a guy has negative connotations. Not necessarily.
It does. That's what guy talk is.
No.
The channel guy talk.
What you're doing is you're taking a very small segment, a very small social media Discord, and that a few people that don't like me from Spurgtopia jumped on, and you're thinking that's like popular opinion. That's what you're doing, and that's
if
that's
I don't actually,
because you're going, everybody in the Melton Discord hates you. First of all, who gives a fuck? This isn't high school. This isn't middle school. And second of all, no, there's a couple of loudmouth losers. Okay, I got this guy Ghost of Mr. P, this guy Donnie. Have you ever heard of these people? Derek?
Yeah, they've come at me pretty hard.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, they think they have a gang that they're gonna fuck you up with. Okay, and this is how they fuck you up. This is how these losers like Ian Hawke, these fucking nobody losers who have no power, and this is how they flex. They ban you from a Discord because I can. I banned you from a Discord. Or they fucking, let's all shit talk them together. Fuck that. That's fucking soft bullshit, Derek. And you're fucking buying into it. It's fucking real.
No, actually, I'm just trying to figure all this stuff out because you were gone for a couple weeks and it was hard to tell if you were just biding your time to see which option was going to be the best for you to take, regardless of anything else.
Why shouldn't I fucking do that?
We were just trying to.
Why the fuck should I do that? Who the fuck are you to tell me that I shouldn't look out for myself?
Exactly my point. So then you were biding your time and seeing which way was the best, sticking your finger in the air, wetting your whistle and seeing which way the wind is best. Because I'm sure you were waiting to see after everybody was telling you, hey, Stevie Lou, go do your own thing, get away from the BYB losers.
Well,
I was thinking that you got a Stuttering John as a parting gift. And that you probably were on your way out. I sent you messages on text as well saying, hey, no matter what happens, thanks for doing that. Thanks for getting Stuttering John for us. We appreciate that.
Well,
but
welcome.
No matter how this all works out. So I had the indication that that's possibly the direction we were going. That so you say that shit was happening in life in general. So I will take that.
Everybody has shit, so I'm not looking for hey, listen,
right.
Like,
but also, I also saw it as, hey, you probably thought you had a lot of options at the time to go any direction, and that's what I was looking at. Like after a week and a half went by, what did you think I was going to think? Like we're just sitting around waiting for the outcome.
Yeah, but listening. But like what I have a problem with is you taking shit from Discord and using that as like that's something that
I'm not taking shit from Discord. I'm taking like conversations and stuff that's happened today, but I didn't really. Nothing Discord was forced on us till yesterday.
Listen, you know what happened
yesterday,
which is really sad. Over the past couple of the week and a half, I had a few people reach out to me, like trying to be sympathetic. Like, hey man, like I just want to let you know whatever's going on. Trying to be like, oh, I'm actually caring, and then immediately screenshot it and take it right to Discord. You know what I mean? Like, so talk about some low life scumbag shit. You know what I mean? Where you're like, hey man, like just if you need to talk or anything, like
Who did that?
One dude was Smokey the Spurg. Like that's one guy who absolutely did it. And you know what? Not for nothing, that guy Dabble Storian was sharing a lot of stuff today when I was trying to just say, hey, listen. This guy Ian Hawke is banning me in your Discord and other Discords. So, and then on top of that, trying to fucking angle a bunch of bullshit to further smear me because he thinks that that's what he needs to do. Because he thinks that he's a fucking, in some sort of war now with me because he's a fucking loser, So I reached out and some of these guys, like that lady too that I'm talking about, she tried to reach out to me and say a couple things a couple times after the fact. She's going, I never said nothing, but you're just fucking unfunny. And then like, I don't have anything to fucking, and she's like sending me these emotional messages that I'm just ignoring. You know what I mean? Trying to say, I'm not emotional about you while she's being emotional about me. And it's like, wow, I'm in some sort of fucking fun house with some of these people. So Again,
yeah,
don't
and
just
the
own your
chat's
shit.
going faster than I can barely keep up with. It's funny, before you came in here, the chat wasn't even fucking moving. Now I can't even keep up. Bob Levy for life, $13.99 Canadian, if that's real money. Ian Hawk became a legend with his Joey C takedown. Again, Stevie, you're my guy, but in a universe of halfway crooks, Hawk's G.
For taking down a Joey. Again, you were like, oh, Stevie was saying that he didn't want to do some bit. Joey C's a fucking moron. You guys are fucking prodding a retarded person. So if you guys want to take credit for that, go right ahead. I didn't want to have any part of that. Let's be real clear. Okay? Joey C's a fucking moron and a retard and not worth it. And I don't want to have anything to do with him. And you pushed that, and now you're all bragging about it. And now you're going to brag about it like Ian, like that's a big fucking thing.
I killed him.
The guy.
No. Let's get this straight. I killed him.
Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me with that Joey C garbage, man? That fucking nonsense. It did nothing for us.
No. Don't discredit the fact that I killed Joey C. Don't fucking make light of it. It's not funny. I killed him.
You did fuck him up. That was more entertaining with you and him on Ray's show than it was talking about it afterwards on this show. That's all I'll say.
Okay, so I fucking saw a question in here that was about why were you blocking people in the chat when you weren't even engaging in chat? Did you even chat yesterday before that happened?
It was just that one person who and I explained. We explained this already. I explained my.
No, I meant you had not like engaged in the chat, like nobody knew you were in there, right?
No, I don't think so. No, I wasn't chatting. I was just watching the show.
And then you blocked her, him, whatever.
I put her on a 24-hour timeout because the person
after they
was super chatting, and then was like, look at me, answer my question, You saw that person was doing that, like, look at me, I want to have my attention now, and it's like that's not what we do here, lady. So calm the fuck down and take this time out, take this L, and lose your mind over it. And again, that led to her losing her mind. And then going on Discord and crying, and then Ian Hawk going, I'm here to rescue you and find out about this. And then he came on and he was like, is Steve still a mod here? Okay, okay. That's exactly how it happened. So you got to go back and watch the clip, bro, because he's like, oh, fuck. Because you were talking about Kevin Brennan, and you're like, hey, what do you guys think? And he was like, yeah, it's Stevie Lou still a mod here? And you're like, oh, yeah, why? And then he went,
yeah.
Pull the clip. It's fucking because that's what he did. I'm doing an impression of someone yesterday. I don't know.
Okay.
Too thick-headed to fucking realize it. Yeah. You should go back and watch the clip.
No, I'm trying to read.
Exactly.
I'm trying to read some chats. There's a lot to keep up with. Greg Edwards, Stevie, do you have any thoughts on the Misfits guy who sent you into a spiral? Misfits guy, that is a Discord person, correct?
Yeah, you're gonna have to be a little more specific how that happened.
Misfit.
Yeah,
I don't have any.
I don't know what, how he thinks that he sent me into his. See, but again, this is like Greg Edwards seemed like a nice guy, but it seems like he's all fucking caught up with the horse shit. So I don't know. I wasn't the one kicking people out of Discords. That's what a spiraling person does. Is they start making up new reasons to try to. Oh, I'm going to fuck with you because I know I have a mod. But yeah, that's... People gave me shit for almost a year now about getting a wrench from Ski Mask. Right? So why are you now like, oh, he's just a mod. It's what happens. Nah, he's a pussy and he's a loser. If I'm a loser when I'm a mod, then everybody's got to be a loser when they're a mod, right? Isn't that how fucking the world works? Folks, so
does anybody care? Who cares what's a mod or what's not a mod?
I
Like,
mean,
in-
I was just
in real life.
couple people in the chat right now are going like, "Hey, I'm a mod.
Well,
I
I mean-
block you." You know?
I mean, there are people
fuck
that go
does
around
this
everywhere and
message mean?
offer their modding. But Ace, $2. Granny reminds me of AIDS. I stand with
Yeah.
Chops.
What the fuck does that mean? Stand up his asshole.
You do. I've said
Why?
many times you do seem like AIDS, or at least you should be taking your prep. Have you taken your prep today, Granny?
I have,
Anally.
dude. And what I was gonna say
Anally.
earlier, I've been holding onto this. Y'all remember when Ski Mask got all fucked up and came on here and whipped his dick
took his
out and then
pecker out,
sat
yeah.
bare,
Yeah.
and then he
It was
sat
the best.
bare ass on a leather chair, fucking
best.
nude butthole on a leather white chair.
Yeah,
It was a great butthole.
Yeah.
It was great.
But
Well, it had one
Flip
little.
it.
It had one little streak on it, at least, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
and also like
Yes.
severe alcoholism is not a good combination with being
Yeah, we
on
learned
BYB.
that
BYB.
unfortunately this year.
And that's why it's
Yes.
good that Ian Hawke is not here anymore, because that motherfucker was like, dude, I drank a whole bottle of Jack Daniels last night.
He was fucking lit on Friday, but
Yeah,
he
he's
was
a
sober
fucking,
on Sunday.
Can't
Most of
can't
the part.
handle it. Yeah, dude can't handle his liquor. We've seen it.
But out
He
of
can't.
the,
hold on,
I'll
Derek,
give him credit.
true
Out
or
of the
false?
5 times he's been here, 4 of them he's been sober. The one
Yeah, but
Gino
what-
came on, he was plastered.
and he sucked, and he can't handle his liquor, right?
I don't know. The funnest night this week that I've had was the one that we had Ian Hawke on, and we just hung out backstage
Steven.
and just fucking shot the shit. That was
Yeah,
kind of.
I'm sure
a
he
fun-
can be.
a
I'm
fun
sure he
night.
can be a nice guy. I'm sure, I'm sure he can be an okay guy. But this isn't the first time he's got all emotional and tried to pull some moderator sort
We've
of.
all gotten.
attack,
We've
yeah.
all gotten that way.
Yeah,
You did it
yeah, sure.
yesterday,
What I did what yesterday?
or not? Or you banned Ga in the chat. You got emotional and banned Ga.
And I'm very much moved on from all that. I just did it to screw around, and that's all. I'm not spending days after talking about it, posting screenshots about conversations and all this. I've fucking moved on. As a matter of fact, you guys asked me to come on here. I didn't ask to come on. You guys were fucking calling my phone nonstop, bugging me to come on here tonight. I
No,
just kinda
because you
like-
said you were.
I didn't call you.
So
I said
we were
I would.
just.
I said I would. I said
we were
I
just
would.
trying to
once-
put it to
I
you.
said, you know what? I'll come on once the gig is up. Once the jig is up, not the gig. Once the jig is up. As a guy who doesn't get many these days, it's it's hard to keep that all separated in my brain.
Citizen M makes the same point we all just made. Stevie feels unsure about the way Hawk made him look. Well, not that part of the point. That's only human. Everyone puts one pant leg on at a time. Just own it, man.
The way he made me look, he thought that he uncovered something that we knew. He didn't uncover anything. None of you, Melton. That was the weird thing. I told Melton, and then he didn't say nothing for a week. So I figured it didn't mean nothing. I literally was like, okay, that was kind of weird. I messaged him on Discord when things first started getting a little crazy. And I was like, all right, whatever, man. It's a work. I don't give a fuck. Say what you want. This is stupid. This is getting insane. And then he didn't say nothing about that for a whole week. And then yesterday, apparently, he saw the message. So that was a weird situation for me where I was like, all right, well, I guess that we're moving along, and I'm just going to fucking try to figure out an ending. And it didn't happen until Melton was like, oh, I fucking got this message.
I will agree with this. Ian Hawk, all super chats are for attention. That is why you pay for them to be read. That is true. They are. That is for attention. Super chats.
Yeah, but no, there's a difference.
Extra
Hold
attention.
on. Listen, you guys are being intentionally stupid right now. There's a difference between super chatting with the flow of the show and super chatting with something that you just got from the Melton Discord. That person was not watching the show and then suddenly super chatted that. Can you guys not see the difference?
That's the way of
But
the internet.
also, you
It doesn't
weren't.
matter.
But you weren't in the
No,
chat.
but there's a difference.
Like
There's a
you
big
had
difference,
never
though.
chatted. So
Big
why
difference
would she
between-
think?
Go look through the super chats right now. They all had to do with the show and what was going on at the time of that.
You don't get to
okay?
control who super chats.
I'm not
what and
saying
what
you do,
channel,
but I'm just saying
though.
there's a difference. I didn't say I have to control it. I just said there's a difference. And what that
Not
person was
really.
doing. All right. because that person wasn't
Stevie.
Listen, no, listen.
Oh, boy.
People that are super chatting are watching the show live and super chatting. That person wasn't watching the show live. They got some knowledge in the NLO Discord and just slammed in here and super chatted. Can you guys really not see the difference between those two scenarios? And see
But I don't think it matters.
Intents? Well, there's two different intents, and intent matters. Like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ.
No, it
you guys
doesn't.
are being intentionally dumb, like, for some weird reason about this. There's two different.
Well, okay, so let's say someone saw
right?
something in Discord that had to do with you, but you weren't even in the chat. So she came over here to actually ask us a question regardless of you. Like, she wanted to know something that she saw in Discord and didn't have any clue that you were even there.
Nothing to do with the show that was going on. Holy shit.
Yeah, but we're here, and she wanted an answer from us. So she paid money to get an answer from us about you.
Because this is such an important thing that you need to stop the show and answer the like, you guys are fucking fucking ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
Absolutely.
Especially because you said it, because you ignored it. You ignored it too. Did you not? You ignored it.
No, I read the super chat. I read her super
and didn't
chat.
say anything. You didn't answer, and you just moved on. Right?
I would have
That's
to go
why-
back and look at the tape at this
That's
point.
why she kept going crazy in the chat, and that's why I fucking timed her out. Okay? So, again, if you watch the show, it was completely out of left field and stopped the show in its tracks because this person was looking to fuck me up. Even though I only think you're not funny. That's it. I'm not trying to mess with you or anything. I only think you're not funny. Oh, no, wait. I've got this information about him. I'm going to... Like, you guys are fucking so duplicitous and fucking frauds about this shit. It's fucking scary. It's scary how you're going to fucking try to back this person and act like she was a fucking actual fan of the show.
We're making...
Well, then speak up. Then fucking speak up.
But we're making points in general about any situation where a super chatter is involved or anyone in the chat. We could just keep it with that for the most part.
Stevie, all those guys.
I don't know. I think a super chat is a super chat is a super chat. That's what I think.
Yeah, well, again, I guess.
But okay,
I
so
also
if
think
there
you
was an
forget who's
address on a super chat, I wouldn't pull it up. But that would be about the extent.
There you go.
of it.
That's a great thank you for bringing that point in because that's fair.
Lemmy, sorry to cut you off. What were you
So,
going to
like, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
When you're live streaming, a lot of people in this universe, this is what I've noticed a lot in this universe, and I think it's bad habits picked up from like MLC, honestly. Chat is the reason you're fucking there. So chat gets to say whatever the fuck they want, especially in super chats. If they want to derail the show with a $50 super chat, that's why you're going live. That's why you monetize yourself.
Okay. But it still doesn't mean that my point isn't also correct and true.
No!
And
You don't have a point until super chat says you have a point.
Chops
That's
is
the
drunk.
thing, buddy. That's the thing. You
Chops is
gotta
fucked up.
realize you don't exist until the internet says
he's got a
you
point.
exist.
He's got a point.
Kiki Loco, I'm afraid to
piece of
say
shit.
anything in case Stevie decides it's not how to internet.
Yeah, right. Let's go all
You
let's go
crippled
extreme
piece
now.
of shit. You better read my fucking super chat. You put it up there. You didn't fucking read it. I paid $2 goddamn for that motherfucker to be read. I want attention now. Fucking read it. Get him, ready? Get him! Get him! Get that son of a bitch! Get him!
See, Stevie, you don't matter all the time.
Granny, y'all ever seen frogs have relations? Yes. Thank you, Granny, for the $2.
Thanks for derailing
Yes,
the fucking show,
God
Granny.
damn it.
You son of a bitch.
Mr. Blue Sky, you know we'll make it about you for $2. Come on. Don't be a prick. Put the $2 in. Even if it isn't fake fucking euro dollars or whatever fake shit you guys do over there, if it's even real money. All right. Well, we are glad that you apparently don't have any other options and you had to come crawling back to BYB. We do appreciate that.
I mean, as an expert crawler like you.
Because his legs don't work.
Good form. Good form. Good form, Stevie. Good form.
And Yeah, that was good. You got me. No. The last one. Do you fake drink?
Okay. I've been trying to kick back off the booze lately. You did say I do have some stomach issues that do fuck me up. I can handle a few drinks, but I like to binge once I start. That's something that I do. What I've been doing lately is I've been making a psychedelic mushroom drink. So a lot of times when you see me drinking that little bit there, I'm taking sips off of a psychedelic mushroom tincture that I've been using. But honestly, lately that's been hurting my stomach too. So now I'm kind of like, all right, maybe it's just time to just enjoy life like Derek does.
Yeah,
not
straight and narrow.
Not a wheelchair.
California.
The other
California sober is good.
There you go.
But even on top of that, buddy, I actually have been like this morning, I smoked almost 95% CBD only during the day.
What are you doing?
So
Why?
It actually does help me with my condition tremendously. So for my digestive and my nausea and all that cramps and shit that I get every day, there is a wonder plant called cannabis that is out there for me. And unfortunately, cannabis does cause intoxication. So luckily, there's a cousin of cannabis called CBD, or it is cannabis. It's just a lighter. I don't know. So it's been good.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's CBT.
All right. No. I really had seen that as like because you were hanging out on shows where they were drinking, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? You're just putting like a small amount of liquid. So I was trying to put two and two together. So that has a very good explanation.
Yeah, on Saturday I was taking mushrooms a little bit, but just like
okay, I was wondering what the fuck that was.
I don't take like a lot. But if you probably
it looks like a shot. I just thought you were
probably
like fake drinking with the boys or whatever, but that's cool.
Nah, yeah. If you go back and watch, I had some like what the fuck reactions on Saturday because I was like a little buzzy. So
fair. Hilux driver, $50. Thank you. You're right again. Tune into the Rock Bottom
All right, I'm timing out. What is it? Hilux driver? I'm timing him out for 24 hours. Here we go.
You don't have mod privilege anymore, Stevie.
Frig.
Damn it. Can I have
You're done. You're gone. Existed. Gone existed.
You
Granny.
don't ever get any responsibilities. You know that, Granny.
It's probably a smart move.
Hold on.
I wouldn't let you watch something I didn't care about.
Granny
let alone something I cared about.
I'm not. Not speaking for anybody. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but Stevie, I hope that all is well.
Yeah,
I pay this man $1,200 a month to represent me. Look at him go.
Yeah.
No, I mean, obviously we had to do this process. We had to go through this fucking ugliness before we could just fucking move on. It's better to do it and get it out of the way than fucking let it sit around and fester and fucking have questions and then a blow up happens later down the road. It's better to do it tonight and get it all on the fucking table and be done with it, right?
And do it right on a live show. You know?
Well, of course we're going to do it live. It's just a matter of, are we going to have a blow up someday because all this shit didn't get resolved?
Stevie, is there anything you want to say to
as far as I'm
Angards
concerned?
before we move forward?
Gay.
There you go.
He's gay. He's gay.
There it is.
Well, I mean, I'll say
that's too simple. It's so easy to be gay.
Now, are you gay happy or gay as an homosexual? Stevie.
Column A, column B.
I'll say this. I'm sorry if this caused stress for any of you guys as well, and if it was difficult for you as well.
Okay. I'm fine.
Over the past week and a half. If this caused any problems for anybody else, then I apologize. If that's, I don't want to be, a cause of stress for people.
I'm very
Yeah, I mean, since all this happened, I haven't been able to feel my legs.
God damn it, these fucks.
Someone was saying that earlier that may be my fault.
Yeah, that's the thing, because we know Quad, he could feel his legs up
at one point. You're right.
Could.
Extra stress. I just think it's been piling up on me, and I don't know. I just can't handle all the stress. I don't have very thick skin either. So like when people pick on me on the internet, like that zero
Hey,
dork phony, that
thick
guy,
skin.
when he came after me, woo.
Hold on, thick skin. You know who has really thick skin? The blacks. Oh. Why did you use my damn it?
I was gonna say maybe
People
Anthony
go back and look,
Sennhauser,
my
like a
mouth
rhino.
My mouth was not moving. My mouth.
E-Rock
was
has
not-
thin skin, thick skin.
Did you say dick skin?
He does have dick skin on his chin.
Now he did.
On his chinny chin, he's got some dick skin.
It's dick skin for now.
Misfit, I believe, was quitting Discord 3 times a day a work, my strong guy. I think you're
There's
getting
no a day
called
in
out by
there.
Misfit.
Yeah,
This is
we
the
already-
Misfit.
I guess he's late to the show. We already went over that, you know. So, and I'm glad I'm on Discord because there are some good people on there, you know.
Some.
Yeah.
Dude, I hung out with Mr. Kill
There's
Everything
a
last
couple of
night
good
in a
people.
VC
It sucks
for
that,
like hours.
Right.
Hours
Sucks that,
of
Man,
Mr.
he
Kill
streams on
Everything.
Twitch. I like Mr. Kill Everything.
It wasn't.
He's a fucking retard. I can't stand that guy. He's the dumbest
like
fucking
him.
person I've ever had a conversation with, and I'm not sure if it was just because he was drunk. So I'll give him that.
Well, yeah,
If when he's sober he can actually have a normal human interaction, I will be surprised. But I would happily be surprised.
But you got guys like Balls Deep is on Discord, and he's
Get
the
on
kind of
that.
guy.
Yeah, what a retard, right? That guy's a real idiot. Fucking
And I-
dumbest guy I've ever talked to
And I
besides
know-
Mr. Kill Everything.
I know
fuck,
short
man.
shit, and I never would even second guess it for a second. I know for a fucking fact, text messages or shit that I'm saying to Balls isn't going elsewhere. You know what I mean? Like there are actually some good people that value,
Amen.
trust
Amen.
and being a good person. Unlike some of these fucking assholes who tried to fuck with me on Discord, trying to feign like wolf in sheep's clothing shit, which is like that's honestly despicable behavior. And it sucks that I kind of fell for some of it, but you know what? Lesson learned. Fuck those people, and you move on.
Yeah, but they're all still going to be around.
They'll still be around. They'll still be watching. They love
They'll be
it.
watching.
They say that they're not going to watch. That this is blah blah blah. This is the end of us. This is the end of me. Yeah, all right. You're watching.
Well,
You're
so they did say that they'll stop watching if you come back. I was told that,
right,
but we'll see.
Yeah.
I hope they
a
like.
lot of tough threats out there coming from fucking.
I know. I just hope they like me enough to stay here. But
A
we'll
lot
see.
of emotional people making weird threats for no reason, just because
All
people are
about
laughing.
fucking marriage.
Just because people are
Tony.
laughing. Just because we laughing.
You know that Tony guy's gonna watch. That dude's got fucking thin skin. He'll
I
probably be
didn't say
watching every
nothing
word.
about fucking Zero Dark Tony. Don't
No.
start. Fuck.
Yo, what are you getting scared of that guy? He's a fucking. He is a bully.
That guy.
We did watch his bully scene from that movie.
Yeah.
Are you aware of the movie Shrunken Heads? Did you know about that? Stevie Lou?
Heard of it? I've heard of it.
I was about to say that seems like a Stevie Lou movie.
Like
Exactly.
honestly,
Right, 100%.
honestly, he nailed that scene in that bully. Like he fucking nailed it. Like he does have chops. I will say that.
Not
we
anymore.
have chops.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
right next to you.
Don't you put that on me.
I
He
was
does not have me.
I was actually impressed by his acting ability. So I'm gonna go see Shrunken Heads and see if I can find him.
There you go.
Kirkland Red 100s. I am unsubbing tonight if he is allowed to say. See, this is it. That's what I'm talking about.
That's an
Yeah.
ultimatum, I feel like.
I know. Well, I guess.
Ban it! I'm just kidding.
Andy says Stevie Lou knows a lot about D-list straight to VHS movie. True. No,
Wait,
no truer words have ever been
Are
said.
you
Never
talking
said
about The Hidden? The Hidden starting. This is Kyle MacLachlan is in this, so I think there might be something to it, but I don't
God.
think anybody's really
Hit it.
That
All right.
that's a good movie. That's a good movie.
You know it?
I remember it from like a long time ago.
Yeah. So.
B Smiley the third. Is that what I'm? Are you saying that about us? The tribalism, hypocrisy, the psyops, and works, the lies, the lack of principles, etc. Do we have lack of principles? I don't know that that's necessarily true. I think we do have some principles.
This guy's like a professor of the Dabbleverse with this. This is good.
Yeah, it's like poetry.
Could be like a class. It could like run a.
It's like a perfect description of the internet.
I thought it was a haiku.
You don't know how haikus work.
Like if you were gonna write a book called
No,
the
I
Dabble.
actually don't. You're correct.
If you were gonna write a book called the Dabbleverse, can you go back to that, Derek? If you were gonna write a book called the Dabbleverse, it would say under it, it would say the tribalism, hypocrisy, the psyops,
The description.
work, lies, and lack of principles. That's what that would be the subtitle for the book.
Tag
called
it.
The Dabbleverse.
That's the tag.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice job, B. Smiley.
Congratulations, B Smiley the third. Keeps sending us.
Yeah,
that
look, he
stuff.
even said it. He says he means the entire hack.
Oh, okay. He did mean he did mean that. You caught. See,
Yeah,
that's
right.
why you're the super chat whisperer, on
Buddy, write that
MLC.
book. Write that book. You'll get published. There's a whole audience out there that would buy that book.
I buy it. I buy it.
At first, yeah.
I'm a sucker.
Jesus Christ, Misfit. I don't even understand what the fuck you're saying now. I'm retarded. Stevie gets confused by polysyllabic words. Misfit.
Polysyllabic.
Syllabic.
Oh, fuck yes. I didn't even notice that. Is that true? Is that a thing? Can we actually celebrate the 1,000 subs? I'm going to go look right now. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it.
But didn't what was his
Stevie
name?
Lou's gonna take credit.
Oh, come on. Whoever does the next sub is the 1,999.
Because Kirkland read 100's unsubbed and he made his big announcement.
Yeah.
So
Did you get us, sir? This is fucker. Come on, sub up for 1 second. Let me see. Let's see if it says we did it. It says we hit it. We have, yeah. Oh, wait. You sons of bitches, you're probably going to unsub now just to fuck with us.
Yes, I'm doing it
It's
right now.
dropping.
That is canonic.
Fuck you all. Fuck that.
Wow.
Everyone unsub. I love that. Fuck you, people.
yeah, that was a
Sons
dog
of bitches.
whistle. Now, that was a psyop. That was a psyop. Congrats on 1,000. Made you go look and say,
I know.
"Oh,
I
right?"
just assumed she was
And
correct,
now
but
everyone sees that and they're like, drop. Fuck. Psyops every time.
yes, it's sub to Rotting Jules. She's awesome.
Absolutely.
That's Dana. She is awesome. She does some cool stuff about like X cult or what is it? Ritual, some kind of ritual. Fuck. Lemmy, save me. I know you know what I'm saying.
The
There's a
Scientology?
thing.
Ritualistic.
Sacrifices?
Not sacrifice. It's like
Reiki?
ritualistic, like
Reiki healing.
Fuck me, I'm stupid. I'll have to fucking Google it. Son of a gun.
Reiki
Why don't you
healing.
put it in there, Dana? But it has to do with cults and ritual like stuff that people do in
Process
cults.
church, Ball Steve says.
Like that, yeah. Ozone, new member. Welcome, sir. Ritualistic abuse. Thank you. You got it, Linky. You nailed it. Appreciate it. And also, so yeah, you're all members anyway. Ozone, but welcome, new member. Welcome to the cult. I mean team. Welcome to the team. Because we don't do cults here. We do team. You're part of the team now. Drink up that Kool-Aid we hand you when it comes time. Citizen M, you're going to pretend that Stevie didn't just say all that crazy shit against you all. No, we
can all
heard
be
all of it,
adults and let him.
but we also
He's
said
allowed.
it to him.
Hi.
We
Yeah.
gave it to him
I'm
as good as he
Citizen
gave
M.
it to us,
I'm
and
Citizen
that's
M.
how it works.
You're going
like
to
Citizen
pretend.
M.
You're going to pretend that Stevie didn't just say all that crazy.
We're gonna process
No, that
it.
was-
We process
That's
it. We heard
fairly
it.
accurate. That was
Honestly,
pretty on.
that wasn't a bad impression. That's the best impression you've done all night, dude.
Kiss me.
I liked it.
Yeah, Luke Duke, what up, dude? I'm down with Kool-Aid and exclusive membership. Nice.
Hell yeah. What's up, Luke Duke?
Yeah, right on. All right. I think that pretty much fucking ends it for me. I'm done. Let's do some plugs and get out of here.
Butt plugs?
Granny, go ahead.
Yeah, follow that link. God damn it. I just said that tonight. Yeah, follow that. And then if you're a YouTube person, follow, come see us 7 p.m. Eastern time on Corn Diff's channel. We do a fun show, and I'm not going to let, Chops run all over me like he did Stevie Lou tonight.
He
Okay?
did.
Promise
He
you that.
really did. Damn.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
Man.
He's
I wasn't
drinking.
expected to get handled like that. I got handled.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, it's because
Yeah,
he's
that's
drinking
Corn Dip
wine
shit.
out of a coffee fucking cup with my
Yeah.
face on it.
And he's like your guy's enforcer. He's like the enforcer. So I got I got out muscled tonight.
Yeah, sorry, Stevie.
It's all right.
I'll fix it. I'll fix it, bud.
Lemmy, why don't you go ahead and shout yourself out?
Yeah, I don't
Shout.
want any of these fucking assholes in the chat on my Twitch stream. Tomorrow at 11 Eastern, I'm pretty sure it's going to be on the Shuli Network. I'm not sure if it's going to be on Shuli's or Bob's, but Bob and Husey are starting their show. So that's going to be super exciting. That's where I'm going to be. So go watch that. That's exciting.
It's going to be called Drunk and Drunker.
I'm excited to see that. Go watch that.
I guess
That's what I'm
Chops is
plugging.
gone. I don't even have a thing for Chops yet, but I don't even think he does anything yet, except for the
He's on
corn. I put the corn. I already put it up. So same, you can find either one of those folks on there. Stevie Lou, are you still shouting out your bump?
Yeah. Got something working. I'm working on some stuff.
All right. Bobby Nick, what do you got?
Well, that is kind of irrelevant now since my YouTube is banned. But I do have links in the chat that I'm just posting right now. My Rumble and my Twitch. I don't know why they posted together like that. What the fuck? But yeah, I do a music show there. And then yeah, there's No Filter with Andrew and Friends. Pretty much every day of the week except for Sundays. Yeah, I do that with a bunch of guys, a bunch of good guys, a couple of cripples, just like yourself, Derek.
Oh, what do you have an issue with cripples or something?
No, I like cripples. I
had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives.
Fuck you,
Even
Derek!
if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I light your fart on fire with my rounds. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. Made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls.
Going deep into my whole